No.
You got it.
I don't. I could just sit here.
I can just pause the recording and we can just wait.
I refuse. I
You can't make me, Dad.
To me. Is tonight just about fathers? Is that it? I make one offhanded bastard joke.
I was trying to drink my tea and I made a rapid exhale and now there's tea on my face.
I don't know, maybe because we know it's like almost Mother's Day.
I was trying to drink my tea.
Stop it.
No, I like my tea.
Tea is for people who give their cats fathers.
Oh, I almost choked on
like
that.
giving a cat their father is actually a really bad idea.
Oh god. That tea almost went down the wrong pipe. It's fine.
Bum bum ba-da-ba-bum.
I can't drink tea around you people.
I'm too funny.
No drinking tea, only spilling tea.
What do you mean by
Clearly.
you people?
Alright. What the bastard jokes aside. I'm not giving any context for that, you don't get me.
There will be no context.
No, we're allergic to context, we don't do that here, okay? You just gotta live with that. Let's see, what the hell happened last time? We briefly phased ourselves into other bodies that are not the normal people we play in this campaign, and went to fight more things like we normally do. We did kind of like a sort of one-shot type thing where we were playing as knights from the various bands that kind of got thrown together. I don't know exactly how, but you know, you just stick them together and just see what happens.
At the request of Asorthalas, because apparently we listen to them now.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, what do they know? Either way, we got together. We're like, cool. The stupid racist guy is coming to cause problems for everyone, so let's not let him do that. And so we showed up in what?
If I had a nickel.
How many stupid racist guys have we fought?
2 so far.
There's the other one. Ah, he was very racist. Anyway. My train of thought just like wandered off. It just didn't come back.
Understandable.
Y'all got me very distracted earlier, apparently. The rats.
Oh gosh, my pull down menu. Oh no.
Well,
what did you do?
Character sheet.
Oh, is it just nothing but Ratatosker?
Oh my god.
No, it has been lengthened.
Let me see this. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Long.
That. Wow.
Oh.
Long live the rat.
So yeah, anyway, we were playing as different knights from the various bands. The only one you need to know is Ratatosker of the very, very long name. Simply because it's funny. But either way, we go through the village, we kind of accumulate all the stuff that got left there. We square up with anything that wants to square up with us. We fight a boss at the end. It was a great time. And now we're fancy. That's as good as you're getting.
Fancy.
Let's see. I did say this briefly to Galen, but we won't be to say this to the recording. We will be going through the 2 knights that did come back from the Lions, and then afterwards we'll be going through. Afterwards, I will be essentially writing out what the other knights personally get, and personal things after we deal with the Lions stuff.
Those darn lions always stealing the spotlight.
Hey, we're just good at our job.
Oh yes, now you guys are back in your normal bodies.
We had a
As,
brief out of body experience, but we're back now.
Yeah,
It's fine.
back.
Guess who's back?
We're back on our bullshit.
Back again.
All right, so how you guys gonna get back to?
Good question.
Wait, did you just get 4 dogs?
Yes.
Okay. Dogs acquired.
Dogs acquired.
Oh, also, didn't you like acquire an edgelord warlock? Is that a thing
We
that's
haven't
happening?
acquired him yet.
Okay, cool.
Ooh,
We're going to acquire him soon.
I'm out of coke.
You
Congrats.
shouldn't do that, Josh. It's illegal.
I'm sorry.
Sad. Oh, better clean up my nose.
Better make sure your pinkies are your pinky
Yeah, let me trim my
pinky
nail.
nails. I was gonna say trim your pinky nail.
Use dollar bills, at least. What are you, a peasant?
Yeah.
No, I'm classy.
If anyone at Rio Rancho Public Schools hears anything about this, that was a joke.
Joke.
We like jokes here.
Joke. This is all a joke. Okay.
I am a joke.
Yep, you and your coke nose.
Yes.
All right. So you guys are up on this mountain. Let's see. Let me double check. When does this event happen? Again. Yes. Now fully the mountains are completely covered with this mist.
Oh, good.
Gross.
Disgusting.
Does this mean we're gonna have to head around the mountains? Because that sounds like a pain in the ass.
On
Is
the
it still
road
like
again.
constrained to the red boundary, or is it spreading?
It's constrained to the red boundary at the moment.
Good.
You know, honestly, just going down the backside of the mountain and going around is a terrible idea.
Yeah. It's just gonna take a lot of extra time.
I forget. Do we know what the meat does?
It makes you
It does.
exhausted and under the influence of the corrupted phoenix.
Disgusting. Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
I don't want either of those things.
No.
Well, I mean, but
Something
it-
about lanterns that hold off the influence long enough for you to get out of the meat rain.
What's this about lanterns?
I don't remember. I just remember there being lanterns.
We need the shadow lanterns from Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah.
It is effectively some people that have been caught in the rain initially has said they have seen a lantern that essentially guides them out of it.
Yeah.
Are we playing Mistlands? What are you? Really, it's just Valheim. Are there any other like passes or ways to cross the mountain range?
I mean,
Like if we were trying to get like back,
let's see,
I don't really want to walk around the entire giant shield. That would take
No.
a while.
It'll be fine.
Look, let's just see if there's other options first.
We don't need other
Yeah.
options. You
I
have
mean,
me.
And
You
what
guys
option are
could
you
go-
proposing?
Yeah, you have the
Slaughter.
griffin. You're fancy.
Everyone roll me a intelligence check.
Oh god.
Any
Intelligence.
flavor or just intelligence?
History.
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 Oh, hey. Makes sense. Zeph has been along the giant shields before.
Tell me the ways of the mountains.
Wow, I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Okay, on the way in, you guys did notice that there was, or Zeph did point out that there was an ancient path that some rangers did use on the far side of the mountains that does dip into the foothills down below. So,
So yeah, we're not going into the meat rain.
yeah. So essentially,
Yeah,
just
for when
dips
you
down
were
here.
rich.
From when I was a ranger. Back
It just
a
dips down
long
here.
time ago.
It just dips around.
Like Like this,
Yes.
sort of.
Yes.
Zeph pulls out a very old-looking map that he himself
Wow, is that
drew.
as old as you?
It's not as old as Zeph. That would be
Let's see here.
very bad in paper.
Yeah,
Alright,
I think
data
we
breach.
go that way and avoid the
Yeah,
spooky
we
meat
we
rain.
go around the meat rain.
I don't want to
mean-
go to the Mistlands. That place sucks.
We should just go through the meat rain so that we can kill anything that is threatening us in the meat rain.
Okay, if the meat rain couldn't also like potentially exhaust us and let
Yeah.
it control us in some way, I would agree. But I don't want to deal with that.
And I'm running
Can't
a
do that.
little bit low on stuff.
Oh yeah.
Look, if you want to fly back straight through the mist, I suppose we can't stop you, but I'm going to strongly advise against it.
I'm gonna 1v1 Crantier.
Do not.
Oh.
He's just gonna maze you again and move on with his day.
He already did it once today. He can't do it twice.
That was like a couple
Are
days
you
ago.
sure?
He's gonna maze you, then he's gonna go, alright, just wait there. He's gonna wait there 10 minutes and just maze you like 3 more times and leave.
How many spell slots does this man have?
Telling me this man is a
Enough.
20th level wizard.
No. See, just need to double check how many times you can do that. Oh, now you can do it 3 times before you get tired.
Rude.
So, yeah. Yeah, he is a level 20th wizard. God did make him
Rude.
that.
Bruh.
He's a wizard. I can kill him before he casts.
I wish you luck with that. He's capable of time stop.
Ethan's not here, so I've gotta, I gotta embody the I am him attitude.
Do you though?
Alright. Let's see.
Yeah.
Look, I appreciate the energy, but no, okay? We are avoiding the
No.
meat raid and we are going home.
Okay, everyone roll me a D10.
Manifest. No.
Were you
Manifest.
tried to manifest a 1?
I was
A
trying to
one.
manifest a 10.
They're manifesting a 1v1 with Carthy.
I can manifest that too.
Do not.
Alright, let's see. Yeah, before you guys get it. Okay. So you guys within 2 days get across all the foothills, and within 1 you get back over the mountains, over towards the Marks Forest. Along the way, you don't see much activity on this side.
That's
As-
good.
As you do hear off in the 3rd day, when you're on top of this mountain exactly. When you're on top of the mountain, off in distance, I would need everyone to roll me a perception check,
Oh, God.
because you guys hear a noise.
I hear everything.
Damn.
I'm Oshrod. I hear things.
Wow.
Oh, you guys know this perfectly. As you guys hear what sounds like a couple of roaring dragons. It sounds like they are roaring back and forth at one another. It sounds like there might be 3.
It's a lot of dragons.
That is a lot of dragons. I
We
don't
can take them.
know.
We can take them.
Are we sure they're all evil? I mean,
Probably.
Lost
They're
has
evil.
dragons, correct?
All dragons are evil.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
Well, I
Jesse doesn't
suppose
think
I
about dragons. What kind of
can.
dragons are they? Identify their calls.
I suppose I can poke the ability in my new armor. You can focus your senses as an action to discern the distance and direction to the closest dragon within 30 miles. That is the same type as the armor.
Right, tell us if it's friendly.
Oh, within 30 miles. Let's see. Oh, okay. Okay.
Look up.
Give me a second. Give me a second. I should check something real quick.
It's like,
All right.
you know what? Let's use this armor. Ding.
Oh,
Oh.
Zeph.
He's got radar.
Zeph. It is essentially when you do that. You see 7.
Absolutely the fuck not. Like,
Let's go.
without even saying anything
Let's
about how many
go.
there were, Zeph just starts walking away saying just absolutely the fuck not.
Let's go.
I mean, agreed, but explain.
There's 7 of them.
We can manage.
No.
And we.
2 each.
What
I'll take
about the
third?
No. I cannot handle 2 dragons.
You can manage.
Maybe
Be the
if they
big
were like,
boy.
if they were like baby dragons.
Like, if they were wormlings,
But I would
sure. If
just
they
feel
were
these.
young, maybe. If they were adults, fuck no.
Be a grown man.
I am a grown man.
Not being a coward.
I am having a healthy respect for what I'm capable of.
We are killing dragons.
Okay, they're not all in the same place.
You let us know how that goes for you, Asheron.
Do
I'll
not
be
make me
letting
tell
you know
Jeb that you
because I will be
went to go
bringing
kill
it back to
yourself.
you.
Oh, we're talking about Jeb.
I feel like Rat would just nod and be like, that makes sense.
Yeah, like Rat would understand. Jeb would be sad. I think.
I think Jeb would be happy that I went out destroying evil.
Jeff would be annoyed you didn't take him with you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But no, we are not.
I will.
Okay, there's 3.
Let's go. 1 each. 1v1s.
No.
All the way around.
Ashrot, no.
You can't stop me.
We are going home.
You're right, we can't stop you, but we don't have to help you.
There's
You want a 3v1 the dragons?
and this is
You are not him. You cannot do this.
I am simply.
I like how this conversation in this exact same story is happening with 2 different people. That being Lothar and Emmerich. Their advisors are telling them, like, my lord, you can't go out there and fucking 1v3 dragons. No, I can. Fuck you guys.
You're
I
not my
can't-
dad.
I can't.
We are going home. Jeb has a child that is on the way. We cannot let him die here. We are
He's
leaving.
not going to.
Yeah, I
Alright.
mean, he did mysteriously disappear into the ether.
Haven't made one of
No,
those
this is
jokes in a
happening.
while.
Yeah, him and Felix just got yoinked by.
They fell asleep. They're
It's
right
fine,
there.
this happens.
No, anyone has Felix's lamp. They're just stuck in it. They're just stuck in there.
Alright, new plan, guys. We throw the lamp and we run.
I just do a fucking one shot with those 2. All right, can you guys outrun 3
Oh
dragons?
god.
I certainly can.
I'd be better off
Alright,
trying to hide
so-
from them.
So what's the plan? You guys gonna do anything about this, or?
I want to, but my coward of friends won't let me.
I'd
And
rather
when-
be a coward than dead.
Anwin, how tapped are you?
Not very good.
Oh, I'm pretty tapped. I have 2
So what I'm
smites left,
hearing is,
and no lay on
Yes.
hands
I mean, I got
except
a
for
couple
5.
fireballs left in me.
so what I'm hearing is,
Oh my gosh.
let's go dragon hunting.
No!
How far away were the dragons?
Let's see. You guys
8 miles.
Can you tell how big they are?
No.
Not big enough.
You don't know that.
I cannot
I
tell how big
am-
they are.
emphatically do know that.
We're on a mountain. Can we see them?
Roll
I
me
can use my elf
perceptions
eyes.
or investigation.
That's what do your elf eyes see?
Everything.
Apparently so.
Perception or investigation, the other two, if they want to.
No, I
Um,
suppose I need to roll, huh?
See, I was entirely expecting that joke to happen, and then I just like roll a 3.
I'll give the guidance to Zeph for the memes.
26.
all right. Holy fuck. You guys you actually spot them. Let's see.
We can manage. Short rest right now. Dive in 15 minutes.
Please let
Let's
Zeph's
see.
elf eyes finish loading before you declare this.
You see 3 Zeph, what looks like younger undead battle dragons.
Mm,
Now has your attitude changed, Daniel?
yes.
No. How much younger?
Like a young dragon.
3 young undead battle dragons.
They killed your babies.
That have what you can see as riders on there.
Oh, they've got people. Ashrod, I'm willing to hear you out.
What?
Because I think we can take them. That does involve going into the meat rain, and I'm not happy about that.
What if we just like flash signal lanterns at them from over here? Lure them out.
They are fortified. They are essentially up on this tall, up essentially on the top of the mountain, and they are all essentially are just. You can tell they're just sat there and just like screeching at each other, more or less. Seems like they're having a conversation, but more pissed off, angry.
That would be a wonderful time to know Draconic. It's a shame I don't.
Some else
Yeah, I
you
don't
are.
either.
Look, languages are hard, especially when you don't have a formal education.
Not a single one of us speaks Draconic. So let's go. Let's get them.
Why? What does this gain us?
To kill them. To deprive the enemy of resources.
Long story short,
okay.
glory, pettiness,
Lord.
and making
Pettiness.
sure they
these
can't
are
be used against
fantastic
us.
reasons. That one looks slightly better. Are you two determined in doing this?
I'm not determined. Oshrod's determined. I am willing to hear him out.
Dragons don't deserve the right to live.
Okay, that's
Really?
you're
This is the man
losing
you're
me.
hearing out?
Hey, I mean,
I have never been proven wrong.
I mean, I haven't personally met any dragons. They can't all be bad.
Doesn't your city have like several of them?
Yes, I did not meet them.
I mean, they're not burning it down, so I would assume they're at least somewhat chill.
From what I've heard, they're very chaotic.
Again, you still have a city. There's got to be some amount of chill in there.
Yeah. But I'm asking you, Anwin, do you want to kill these dragons?
I very much do.
I know.
Your name is not Anwin.
They will die.
They are dead.
I mean, this just seems like a bit of an unnecessary risk, but I feel like otherwise we're gonna stand on this mountain arguing with Asherod for hours.
I am very uncompromising.
We know!
So what's your answer here?
I guess if you're willing, then I don't know. Fuck it, we ball.
I'm willing for either.
That's not an answer, Zeph.
Fuck it, we ball.
Terrible idea.
This is gonna go so poorly.
Absolutely, it is.
It'll be fine.
How far apart are they from each other?
They're all together.
Okay.
See, fireball.
I was hoping we could like pick them off one by one, but clearly that's not an option.
Unfortunately, no.
Alrighty, unfortunately, fireball.
Mm.
Pessimists.
If we die, I blame you.
If you stay within my
Reasonable.
aura, I can get you temporary hit points.
All right, give me a second.
And we were talking earlier about how things go bad when Ethan leaves, and then we go and do this shit.
Yeah.
Not my fault. Y'all went with me.
This was your idea. Don't you say this wasn't your fault.
Not my fault.
No, this is your fault.
All right, fine. We're
Yeah,
leaving.
you enabled me.
Did we? You
It
seem
is not
pretty keen on
my
going
fault.
in there and killing yourself
It
off
is
of these
not
dragons.
my fault.
I beg to differ.
All right, give me one.
Take some
moment.
responsibility, you coward.
Josh, take responsibility.
Never.
Oh, we're
Alright.
gonna die.
When was the last
Yeah,
time
sure.
any of your characters have taken responsibility?
Oh, Flint. Probably.
And that was what, 3 years ago?
Oh yeah, a long time ago. Yeah.
Are we short resting first? I heard something about that in our argument earlier.
I
Yeah,
will
I
not get
thought
anything
we
from a
should
short
at
rest.
Short rest.
I mean, I
Health.
don't need anything, but I don't know if you do.
I need
The only one
I-
who would benefit is Oshrad.
I pray. That
Look, they don't know we're here. We may as well.
I
you
pray
pray
Just
what?
that,
snipe them.
that the dice are on your side.
This is a really terrible idea, isn't it?
Yes.
This is a brilliant idea.
This
No.
is not a brilliant idea.
This idea is terrible.
Then convince Oshrat otherwise, please.
We've tried. It's very much a, hey, if you do this, you will die. And he's like,
Alright.
bet.
Yeah, that's all you've said. You've just said that over and over, and nothing
How else are we supposed to dissuade you?
I don't know.
Hey, you have people now.
Look, okay, do we know anything about their riders or what their riders make you capable of? Because if they're spellcasters like their bosses,
We don't know anything about
they could
Oshrat's
also
people.
fireball us.
He hasn't told us.
Roll me history on roll me history, Zep. You get advantage.
Cool.
But essentially, you are doing history on all the dragon knights in this region
Yep,
Every
those
night
dragon
that-
knights.
that died in this region and possibly got brought back by this bastard or whatever forces.
Those are indeed
Yeah, it's
dragon
on the side.
knights.
I mean, I'll give someone a guidance. Zeph, take the 4.
Cool, 18.
All right. Zeph, you know that many of them were very accomplished sorcerers back in
Ah.
the day.
Fucking sorcerers.
Sorcerers don't exist.
It is majority sorcerers and very much heavy on the charisma-based casters.
So we've got 3 magic fucks riding 3 scary dragons.
That's potentially 3 fireballs.
Yeah,
Maybe more. That's a lot of fireballs.
I'm
Oshrat, are you
rescinding my
sure?
willingness. I'm not willing to get fireballed.
Really, we're scared of fireball now?
I'm not fond of it.
Really?
Fine, go stand over there. I'll fireball you if you're not scared of it.
He walks over there.
Oh god. Don't waste your
Mushroom,
fireballs on
why are
him.
you like this? Why are you like this?
My bloodline demands vengeance.
Does it?
And your vengeance
That
is
means
letting me
nothing
hit you
to
with a
us.
fireball?
My bloodline demands I be a bad father.
Well, that's depressing.
Yes.
And you have a weak bloodline.
Your bloodline does not dictate everything about you.
Look,
I'd like to
that's
go
three
home.
dragons with breath attacks, that's 3 potential fireballs, and that's just in, like, the first 6 seconds of combat. No!
We will get
there's
obliterated.
3 of us.
Hold
Look,
on,
my
hold on.
aura can
Sorry,
only
give me-
do so much for you.
Give me,
Bye, Michael. We'll keep
Well-
arguing while you're gone.
yeah, give me 10 minutes.
You're not gonna get any vengeance if you're a toasted corpse.
Exactly.
Fine.
Thank you. We will find
I am
we will find some
continuing to
dragons for you to
protest.
fight later.
I'm sure you'll get another chance, don't worry.
Definitely.
Grumble.
Just all of this is a bad idea.
I really don't think so. I think we can manage it.
You are the only one that thinks that.
Do y'all think this is just Josh trying to teach us better conflict resolution strategies?
It's entirely possible.
That's what I'm feeling.
I feel like you're reading a little too much into my just stubborn-headedness, PCs.
I don't think so.
I'm not
It
not
could
that
very
big
well be
brained.
both.
No,
I
no,
save
that's
all
definitely
of
the
my big
explanation.
braining for DM nights.
Clearly.
No, I've drawn my conclusions. I'm not taking any notes.
We've established that all of my PCs are stupid. Except Flint.
Except Flint.
But that was back when I was DMing a very simple, very elegant campaign.
Wait, which one was that?
We played that concurrently with most of Northrend.
Ah.
Yeah, no giving us challenging moral quandaries there. Just kill demon. Don't
Just
die.
kill demons.
Yeah.
And
If you
keep
die,
Ulrich
it's fine as
alive.
long as it's not permanent.
Well,
Don't
even
die
if
to
it
one weapon.
was, we reattached Ozra and Ulrich's heads a couple of times.
It was fine.
Twice.
Yeah, a couple of times.
No,
It was fine.
no, only once of them for me.
Okay, well, twice
Ozro
for
twice.
Ozro.
Yeah,
Or Azra.
Poor
I
Ozro.
I was able to get out of that, but I'm back.
We have made a
Um,
decision that we are in fact not squaring up.
Damn, not against 3 skeletal knights I have.
No!
Do not encourage Josh.
We already argued Ashron out of it. We're not arguing you out of it too. Let's go! Down the mountain!
Down the mountain. Fuck that.
It's not like I, give him like many levels of spell casting.
Absolutely the fuck
Looking over
not.
his shoulder. Yeah. Yeah.
Like trying to persuade a child on why they can't get a toy.
Let's see.
Do not compare me to a child.
You're as stubborn as Vanavi.
That is also true. But do not compare
That's
me
not a
to
good
child.
thing. Danavi is
He
a
will
very
achieve
stubborn
great
kid.
things, that child.
I sure hope so.
Oh, he'll achieve something already.
R.I.P. Vanavi.
R.I.P.
He will
Danavi.
achieve.
You certainly achieved.
Let's see. I'm checking how.
I wish you could have gotten a better end, but it was not in the cards.
You lost the battle
Alright.
of the fancy hat.
Nobody gets a happy ending in Curse of Strahd. What do you want about?
Exactly, it wasn't in the cards.
No,
Right.
I'm doing great. You know, we came back, we hold a whole character arc. You know, absolutely nothing traumatic has happened in my life.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not
alright.
a dangerous war criminal with a long history of violence.
Certainly not.
What's that?
Absolutely not.
As you guys actually get down the mountain and get all the way down to the foothills, this is how the dragons look.
They moved.
Stop it.
Zev just kind of comments, it's very weird being able to just, like, track dragons when you don't even see them.
What does that
Where are
feel
they?
like?
Kind of like, kind
Do
of
you
like
like see a
little...
map in your mind? Is it just like kind of a glow off in the distance?
Oh, I'm always seeing maps in my mind. I was a cartographer before I became a paladin.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm really glad you followed it up with that because I was a little bit worried you were hallucinating.
Oh, no. I'm just autistic.
Alright. Oh.
They're converging
yeah.
on the big dot. That's
Is it like
worrying.
actually bigger, or is that just a graphical error?
That's just ground player.
Okay.
This is me being like, oh fuck it, I'm too lazy.
It's okay. It's just a visual bug.
I mean, it says there's dragon over there.
Yeah.
There's dragon over there.
Does not tell me size, just simply that there
dragon
is.
Yes.
Maybe we'll get you an extra like antenna, and you can figure out the size.
All right, everyone, roll me a D. Yeah, roll me 2d10.
Bop.
There you
Nice.
go. You happy now?
Yes, combat.
It's...
Double check.
But try to push.
I
my
hope all
microphone
of my
off the
boys
desk.
are alive. I gave them a pretty
Oh.
hard mission before we left.
I hope so too.
Hope so
No,
too.
the
You're the one in
voiceless
charge of that.
speaking.
Stop giggling.
I hear a malevolent voice on the wind.
The red sun rises.
Blood has been spilled tonight.
Actually, there's a double
All right,
check.
who's breaking their toe?
I just need to double check when would that have happened because
Probably
actually,
Zeph.
oh wait, yeah. The last thing Zeph would have definitely have seen is this fucking
Okay.
Well, that's not very good.
It's like, yeah, I can see all the way out to there.
Also, I think it's Ostrod breaking his toe. I mean, you've got the elf eyes. I'm the short one, so that makes him Aragorn.
Oh, that's what that was.
Yeah.
You mean you did not intend to make a Lord of the Rings joke?
smash your toes.
I'm not the one who talked about the breaking toe.
No, but you mentioned a red sun rising.
Well, yeah,
You
that's
just
what I
didn't
Blood has
meant.
follow
been
the
spilled
rest of the
tonight.
joke.
I didn't follow the breaking of the toe bit because it's just not a factoid that I keep in my mind anymore.
Alright.
How dare.
Disappointing.
There's 4 of them on the, 4 of them together. On the, western side of where I can ping.
Maybe they're just getting together to play the xylophone.
Maybe
hope
they're
so,
friendly.
Because otherwise I'd think they're possibly planning an invasion.
Gee, you think?
Let's see. I'm checking how far.
Either that or someone else is planning on invading them.
That is true. Emmerich is probably doing something. At least he better be doing something.
We are not the only fucking square up people in this mail.
No, Emmerich has a couple plans. He just needs his shit in order at the moment. He just wasn't ready to deal with this shit.
He needs to sneak away from his advisors.
Let's see. As getting through Mars Forest will take 4 days. Let's see, no, not 4 days. 3 days. Zeph. As you guys are nearing, double check this one. This is Elsier Cross. As you're approaching Elsier Cross, the camp, you get a sending message from your lord. Lord Giard.
Oh, I didn't know he was capable of that.
As it just says, Hail my knight, you are needed soon. Then the kingdom of Brindol is going to war.
Oh, we're
I'm
declaring
sorry,
independence,
Brindle's
nice.
what?
Actually, no, he's just gonna say Brindol's going to war. He's not gonna say kingdom yet.
Aw.
I'm sorry,
I was
Brindle's
really getting
what?
prepared to throw some tea in the harbor.
Brindol's going to war.
Damn, and here I thought I'd have an opportunity to train my sons. So, Brindle's going to war.
Neat, with who?
I assume Rest.
Current year.
That's...
Caranthir.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm like, I really hope we're not fighting a war on two fronts. That would be a very bad idea.
So, yeah, war.
Oh, if they
Wonderful.
were going to war with Red Side right now,
That'd
everyone
be
would probably
bad.
look at them like, wait, what?
No. That would be so incredibly stupid.
Yeah, no, it would be so incredibly stupid.
We just kite Caranthir into rest and make it his pro.
I mean, yeah, and they're gonna essentially be like, yeah, this is our first showdown against a bunch of undead that actually threaten us because one of them is threatening that way. See,
I also got the message
Also-
that I am needed in Brindle, so, lovely.
I mean, we're trying to get there.
Yeah. Oh,
um,
God, my wife is not going to be happy about this. She already is not... She's not having a lot of fun just, like, being alone. I'm away from home a lot. I need to be home more. And then now there's a
Lothar's
fucking
probably gonna be thrilled.
war. Lothar is probably thrilled.
he is not at the moment because he's put on the no-fly zone.
No.
They still
Man's
have,
got grounded.
they still have some restrictions on him, so
Oof.
he is very, very angry.
Big oof.
Do you hear the people singing the song of angry men? It is the music of a people who will not be slaves again.
As you guys are exiting, as you guys are ready to exit Mark's Forest, you guys along your paths, you guys take a 10-minute rest, but you start hearing a tree snore.
Well, we found the
No,
ends.
I hear the people sing.
Is
You,
this usual around here? Do your trees often snore?
I mean, I've heard of sentient trees. I don't think I've ever encountered one myself.
Is it evil?
That remains to be seen. Probably
Is it gonna
not.
kill us like the Whomping Willow?
I mean, this isn't the Witchwood, so it's probably not evil.
roll me perception or investigation, try to figure out which exact tree is snoring and sleeping.
I am rolling really good on perception today. Jeez.
It is a large elm snoring right alongside the road.
As you two can just kind of see Zeph's ears twitch a little bit. Ah, found it. What's that one?
Are you a cat?
No, but I'm an elf. We have
Cat boy.
longer ears for a reason.
Well,
You are
let's
a cat
let's
boy.
just walk very quietly and to
Did you
hope
just call
Mr.
Zeph
Tree
a
doesn't
cat boy?
pick up. Yes,
Danielle
I
called
did.
you a cat boy first.
Yeah, but you said the words.
Oh, I thought you were accusing me. In that case, yeah, Josh did it.
No. Danielle said it first.
I did not. I have no idea what
You
you're talking
called
about.
it first.
Gas
She
light.
asked if I was a cat. You were the one that said the word cat boy.
No. Danielle said it first.
Did she?
Don't
I did not
you
hear her say cat
gaslight
boy.
me.
I would never say such a thing.
You would,
know what?
though.
You are underestimating her degeneracy.
I just want to say this.
Rude!
I just want to say this. Everyone, roll me a stealth check if you guys want to actually not disturb this creature.
You come into my house, you call my cat a bastard, you call me degenerate. Why do I hang out with you?
You are degenerate.
Zeph
You're
is
as
not quite
degenerate as
used to his
Ethan.
new armor.
Heresy!
Truth.
I don't know what's
Oh.
happening
this
anymore.
is unacceptable.
guys are-
Unacceptable!
As you guys are loudly talking to each other and screaming at each other, you guys just hear the old elm stir.
Okay, everyone, shut the fuck up. Do not anger the trees.
As you just hear this voice kind of say, "Who goes?"
Deeply sorry. We did not mean to disturb you. We are just simple travelers making our way back home.
He looks at you, Zev, and says, "Are you a ranger?"
I was. Used to be.
You just see one long branch reach out, give you a pound in the head, pull back, and just be like, "Good job."
What just happened?
You have been chosen. You are a tree person.
And that just gets a pat on the head from a branch. He just has the look of like, what the fuck just happened?
He is the Messiah.
Also, he just says, "I need you to. Can you deliver something? Do you know any elf ranger of a human town down south?"
Down south.
Oh,
Like,
no, I'm
Which
talking
town?
Which south?
Brindle, map south. The south.
I did not call that south, but okay.
So, I
Oh,
don't know of any elven ranger from Brindle, but I used to be an elven ranger and I am now from Brindle.
hmm. I need I need someone to deliver this to Captain Wolfren for me.
Wolfren. Okay. Do I know that name?
Sounds familiar.
It does. Was that one of frickin' Michael's character in Tiamat's boys?
Yes. He's one of the captains of Witchcross.
Oh.
He essentially does what he and Cygnus do, what Gabriel did or do.
Hmm.
They do that system.
I think I
What is
know a Wolfren. I can
Why
deliver
does
that,
a tree
sure.
know south?
Wait, what was that?
Why does a tree know south?
I don't know. Don't
Why
question
does a
it.
tree know who Captain Wolfred is?
I don't know. Don't question
All important questions.
This is clearly a very intelligent tree, but being disrespectful.
it.
But the tree just like essentially gestures up at the sun. Ostron, when you say how do you know south?
But yeah, I can
That
deliver a
doesn't
message to
explain anything.
Wolfren.
And so he essentially just hands you what looks like to be a wooden shield.
This is the message? Alrighty.
Let's just keep it.
We're just not gonna
Oh.
question that.
What kind of man would I be if I did not fulfill the request of a talking tree?
Hey, normal
Like,
man.
I agree with what you're going for, Zeph, but that does make you sound like a crazy person.
Yes,
Thank
I
you.
am aware. But we will
Is
be
it
on
just
our
a-
way.
Says thank you. Tell him to make sure he keeps up his promise.
Understood.
Okay. Goodbye.
Lovely meeting you.
Goodbye.
You are too trustworthy of random creatures that we meet in the dark.
It's a tree.
Yes. My point precisely.
What do you think is gonna happen? Like, the shield is gonna, like, explode if we give it to the captain?
Perhaps. Do you know what's going to happen?
I mean, no, but that seems unlikely.
How would you know?
How
If
would
it were
you-
magical anyway, I'm sure Anwin could figure it out.
I could check if you would like the next time we take a snack break.
Just awful trustworthy of random trees.
Do you
I
wanna
mean,
fight
if
the
this
tree
were the
now,
Witchwood,
too?
I'd be very different acting. But the Marth Forest is chill.
It's the Elfwood. Nothing about the elves is chill.
Okay, rude.
Nah, he's kinda right about that one.
Yeah. He is. But it's still rude.
Y'all got some weird stuff going on, man.
I am entirely in agreement.
Alright, so are you figuring out what this is?
Yeah.
Sure.
Alright. And when you hold it, do you feel, as you identify it, let me, a second. Let's see here.
Shield of exploding.
As you
Shield
start
of
to-
delayed blast fireball.
you start to essentially, more or less, as you cast identify, you essentially just see like a lot of small ruins and words on essentially the face of the shield, and essentially in the middle is just a blazing symbol of an eye, and all around it it says to my beloved Wolfrin.
Um.
And
Is
it
Wolfred buried to a tree?
I don't know.
as it says
Is the tree part of the Illuminati?
it says to my beloved Wolfrin, and it says from, let's see, what should go by in this one? By, let's see. Actually, she's just gonna go by her essentially Wolfrin's last name. She is gonna go by where the fuck was I find it? Yeah, she's gonna go by Mrs.
Woodstock.
There it is. That's not what. Well, it's close actually. It's Mrs. Woodbranch.
Oh my god, that was close.
It's for some reason one of my things couldn't open or wouldn't open, but it is a
Nice.
as also this kind of says, and essentially in the back it says, you can tell there's a message that says from Elm. It says, I had to do the touch-ups for my sister. Keep her safe. It says it's all in Elvish, but it is a
Only Oshrod can't read it.
it is a sentinel shield.
Don't tell him he's gonna want to keep it.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go find Wolfrin.
What is the shield?
It's a shield.
What is it?
Alan, that's on you.
It's from Wolfrin's partner, sister, the tree. I'm not entirely clear.
It's a gift from someone close to him.
Look, my Elvish is a little bit rusty, okay? I'm not 100% sure what some of these words translate to.
It's a
There's
gift
nothing
from
else.
someone close to him.
How is it a gift? What makes it special?
Got a cool eye on it.
I just imagine just what makes it special. Zeph like looks down at Anwin.
Throw him under the bus.
What makes it special?
Look,
Oh,
man, you're the
shit.
one with all the magical knowledge. You know it's a sentinel shield. Zeph didn't know it. All he knew is there was elfish writing on it.
What makes it special, Arnwin?
It's got an eye on it. Look at
Yes, please let me look at it.
it. I hold it up without giving it to you.
I grab onto the edge of it.
Can I just
start
deliver
lift-
the goddamn
I start
shield?
lifting it with it when attached.
Alright, everyone roll me d20. As you guys are essentially in free zone. I try and double check something.
Can I just deliver the shield to Captain Wolfrin?
No, this is fine. Let him carry me. I didn't want to walk the rest of the way back.
Oh my god.
Josh. Alright, cool. it is funny that Josh is the one to blow 10. I just imagine he's like just trying to figure out what the shield is. He's like, what the fuck is that? No, whatever.
No,
Oh,
he's
it's
not
got an
whatever.
eye
He's
on the
carrying on one with it until she tells him what it is.
And Alpha's just like, ooh, free ride.
She weighs all of like 40 pounds. It's not much of a burden.
Exactly.
And Wolfrin's in Witchcross?
Yes, he's in Witchcross.
Cool.
Start lightly shaking the shield.
Oh, good, we're home.
Release.
Indeed we are.
I jump off the shield back to the ground.
See.
I believe I need to go be briefed by Lord Giard.
As you guys actually get back, there is some celebrations going on, more or less private celebrations. You can tell among each for the night bands. There seems to be celebrations over a successful mission.
This is good.
Is there another wizard in town?
I mean,
Yes.
it's just that wizard.
I need to go get this identified.
As
Zap, Oshrod's stealing the shield.
Ashrod, the shield isn't yours. Drop it.
It doesn't belong to a tree either.
No, it belongs to a man by the name of Wolfrin. He
By
lives in
what deed?
Witchcross. What do you mean by
It's
what
literally
deed?
got his name on it.
It's got his name on it.
All right,
I pull out a piece of charcoal and write Ashrod in big letters.
We're gonna have
on
to
the
clean
front
that
of
off.
the- It's got my name on it.
Let go of the shield, Ashrod.
all right.
We are a very professional adventuring party. Very responsible.
You are defacing a gift from that man's what is it, lover?
Associate? I don't even know.
It's
Lover.
charcoal.
It's
Calm
lover.
down.
Lover.
Yeah. It's
Your
Why do you care?
definition of
It's-
ownership is loose and poor at best.
You already have a shield. What do you care?
Well, you won't tell me what kind of shield this is, so I don't know.
Oh my
which one
god,
I
it's a
want.
sentinel shield. Chill.
Yeah, that's not better than what I have. I hand it over to Zeph.
If it was better, would you have refused to let go of it?
Yes.
Oh
See,
my
this is why
God.
we didn't tell you.
Wolfram would have probably had to fight him for it.
Probably.
No, I'm gonna go talk to Lord Giard about this whole war thing.
Good. Keep me
Let us
posted.
know what happens.
I will.
I don't want to talk to that man.
Alright. See, double checking. Second. Yeah, rolling a couple things. Oh.
Zorbo.
Zorbo.
Man, rip to that guy, whoever Zorbo is.
Who or what is a Zorbo, and why is his luck shit?
They're from Tomb of Annihilation, if memory
Yes.
serves.
They are to Annihilation. They are essentially
They're little guys.
Yeah, they're like a little tiny koala bear. But
Well, no wonder they're like as shit.
One
It's
in
all the
400.
eucalyptus.
this is this is funny. This is good.
Okay.
Well, no, I did the first roll down. So like, let me do another one, just in case. Let me check. And one was a nat 20. It's the other one's not any better. Let's see. I shouldn't do this. So what the fuck is everyone doing here?
No context will be provided for that.
Zorbo is gonna die.
Zorbo is
Alright.
going to die.
I'm just gonna leave that.
Actually, I'll name
I
one
will add
soldier in
1
Brindle
ounce.
Zorbo.
1 ounce of context to it. It's just gonna be this.
I'll name one of the essentially footmen in the Brindle army, Zorbo. See.
He's gonna be the comic
Zorbo gonna
relief.
die.
Let's see. All right.
Reyes, stop pushing the microphone off. You brat.
No, not Zorbo.
It would be fine if she didn't insist on laying on the smallest part of it.
You know those creatures, those things.
My PC is under it, and I think she likes the warmth.
Fair enough. But
So she just lounged on the tiny side of my desk next to my keyboard, my monitors.
All right.
Little tiny cat paws.
All right, Zeph.
Little tiny cat paws.
The dual ones are actually good for you because you definitely run into Wolfren in this essentially meeting or meeting of captains.
Meeting of little tiny baby cat paws.
Just recognizing him, saying just like, "Hey, you're Wolfren, right?"
Yeah.
Cool. This is good. I don't have to go to Witchcross for this. I have a thing for you. Pulls the shield off his back and hands it to him.
Oh.
And a request from a certain tree for you to fulfill your oath or something, keep your promise.
She's protected. He just bows in front of you as he takes the shield.
Cool. I don't know what that means, but wonderful.
He just leans in because he's also an elf. He just says, kind of dating his sister.
I'm not going to ask questions about that.
Hey, drives are fun.
Oh, okay. That explains some more things.
So he is dating a tree.
This whole time, Zeph just thought like he was literally like dating a full-on tree.
No, this was the same
Yeah.
boy. It's the same character.
I know, but Zeph doesn't know that.
Yeah,
I was his GM and I didn't remember that.
Josh, you made it like that. What are you talking about? You're the one that kind of put it that way because I rolled enslaved by Faye and says, well, you don't have to be enslaved by that way. That's
Wow, that's
fair.
kind of sexist, old Josh.
Yeah, you said it. You said it like that, and I was like, fair enough. I just agreed because you said it. I'm like,
That's kind of not okay, Josh.
Josh is problematic.
I was young. I was in college.
well, yes, you run into him.
He's such a brat.
Why does he choose to sit there?
Because she likes to vex me. I don't know.
See, my cat sits directly underneath my monitor.
Also, what's with that rolled up blanket?
Oh, what, the one on the floor?
Yeah.
It's for when my feet get cold.
Oh my gosh.
Very fair.
I mean, it's more for in the winter, but it just lives there.
Fair enough.
See, I compromised my seating position for that.
All right. Yes, you do
I,
see.
I actually have bones. I can't do that.
You do see that there is. You do see Zeph that there is essentially. It looks like there might be 3 problems Brindle has going on at the moment.
Hmm.
3 issues that are being dealt with and need the night bands to be properly uh, properly put into respective. I don't want to say place, but more or less put into respective specialties.
Hmm.
You see that
Assignments are
there
being
is
handed out.
yes, there is some. There's first more or less all across the giant shields. There's markers saying there's war and more or less all the known locations of some of Carntier's forces. You can tell that there's currently, again, to start the loss at the moment, near it, there's 2 fortresses, and there's 2 more in the back that are essentially covering it. Let me get this
Hmm.
out in the. Let's see. Hopefully they all go right to GM mode and not fuck up like the other one. Let's see.
Oh, yep,
Alright.
that's a line of forts.
Yeah, there's 4 fortresses right there. As those are the essentially that's what Carntier's and has in the groundworks.
Hmm. That's
As
not good.
you do see, it's essentially also.
Hmm.
I'll just put these for yeah. Yeah.
Are there any like little dragon pieces for the war map?
Yes. There's one on
Are they in
each
the
of
right
those
places? Because if they're not,
Um,
Zeph is going to, without permission, move them into the right positions.
Really just flexing.
He just kind of
Oh,
forgets at one point, just like, that's not right.
there's
Oh,
only
gosh.
4. One on each of the forts.
Hmm.
So
As like examining the map, Zeph just kind of says to himself, just don't know where the other 3 are at the moment.
like you,
But those 4 are
is
definitely in those fortresses. Zeph kind of looks
There's
up. Probably people are staring at him.
as you just see Drexel just staring at you. It's like, hey Zeph,
Hi.
He's in on it. He's one of them.
you you're very concerned there. I know
Oh, just
who I am.
a couple of these dragons weren't in the right spots.
Right spots. What do you mean? How do you know?
It's a long story, but shiny new
Explain.
armor has a thing with dragons. I can
Go
sort
detail.
of feel where they are. And there's
Sort of feel?
one dragon in each of these fortresses. There's 3 more that I don't know where they are, though they're a little bit out of range.
Well, those 4 that were in the fortresses guild, those were the 4 that were placed.
Oh,
Essentially, they knew where those 4 were.
okay. Zeph will put the other 3 down from where he last saw them. Just like, yeah, these, last I checked, were here.
Good. Alright, calm down, Sanguinius. we know how that ends, Josh. We know how that ends.
I know how it ends. Dramatically.
I mean, Zeph will like ask at this point, just like, yeah, with the three dragons not in the forts, how recent is your information?
Recent information. Let's see. Our information is about 2 days old.
Okay, they might have been
This
in the
is what
right
we got from
positions
Mr.
then.
Thlos. This is what we got from Mr. Thlos fully. We do have some knights stationed there, but
I'll trust that information then, because my information is more outdated than that. He puts them back.
but there's currently a push in Mr. Thlos to essentially, more or less, the knights of the bands. Currently, we helped essentially evacuate many of the small towns around Sarthalos, so he doesn't have to worry about his people there.
Right, that's what I
Many of
sent
the
two of my
people-
boys in for, right?
Yeah,
How
that's
are
why
they?
we took them alive.
That's good. Anything more than alive? Because alive could
See,
mean a lot of things.
let me double check. Did any of them? Um, alive? Let's check who. Enzo lost a finger.
Oh,
R.I.P.
that's not good for archery. Which finger?
Let's see, it was essentially his right ring finger. Just half it
That's
completely up.
incredibly horrible, but at least he can still shoot a bow. I'll have to talk to him later. Make sure he's doing all right.
I mean, he sounded very happy. It's
That's
more or
good.
less. I would say he got his hand crushed.
Oh,
Essentially, putting himself between a hammer blow and a civilian. I mean, he might lose a finger, but might gain a wife.
Zeph just kind of raises his eyebrows and oh, I'm proud of
I
him.
mean, he's been saying, shouting all day that he's the hero and all that stuff, and ladies love him. So I'm
Dear.
assuming. Yeah, yeah.
I'll have to make sure that doesn't quite get into his head because that is some risky behavior.
No, he almost lost another finger because the old hound almost got pissed at him.
God, Enzo. This is what
My
we
old
call
hound.
hubris.
Like lion cub.
This is what
My
we call
old-
hubris, and it is frowned upon.
By old hound, he means he's essentially his second in command.
Hmm. I'll have a talk with him.
Ew, what do you do? What's the drama?
He essentially just more or less just started pissing off the old man and started just essentially doing a little bit of jokes at him. And then so the old man just pulled out his fucking axe and just started going at him.
Oh, Enzo, I taught you better than that.
No. It's completely on the old man. They were drunk and
Oh.
yeah,
This just keeps getting
Oh
better.
my god.
They started for the axe throwing and then
Axe throwing.
I mean, yeah, and they the hound he threw an axe at him.
Oh my god. Well, I'm glad he only
Really
lost
isn't that
one
wild.
finger. But God. God, I really am a father.
I mean, it didn't go in at all on brawl between the lions and wolves. Only partial.
Can you repeat that sentence? It just went not in my brain.
I mean, at least it wasn't a full-on brawl between the lions and wolves.
Oh, that would have been bad.
It was only a partial one.
Oh.
Let's see.
I'm going to
Yes,
have to
he
both
is-
congratulate Enzo and Rylan, and perhaps scold Rylan a little bit.
No,
Or
no,
scold Enzo a little bit.
he's
Probably
fine.
catching
He's,
strays.
Rylan's fine.
well, it always catches strays.
Rylan's like, what did I do?
But good to know.
Um,
I'm very glad that both of them are alive.
I mean, to be fair, I can believe Enzo does deserve his pompousness. He was one of the ones that did the most.
Oh. Nice.
I mean, he's the reason why I believe you got 2 archers on your side now.
Oh, is that why we have archers?
Yes.
I don't have a squad for them yet. He'll probably just be part of Enzo's squad. Expand his to 7.
All right. Well, to tell you what's going on, truly, and give you a better picture. We're battling Caranthir, and we're battling a force that is under Caranthir and Umril, the Unfeathered. These are 2 ancient warriors that have been disgraced by their people.
Yeah,
They-
I know a bit about Caranthir. We came across him.
Well, let's just say
Real racist
Caranthir's-
piece of shit.
Well, you actually came across them. Like,
Yes.
you met him. Spoke to them.
He didn't exactly try to kill us, but rather he sicked an elemental on us to try to kill us. He also wanted me to tell him Lothar's name so that he could go kill him or something. Fuck that. Like, everything that you've heard about him, like, hating humans and half-elves, multiply it by 2. He's real bad. Absolutely horribly racist.
He's just kind of looking and just nodding. Yep, this is right. All right, cool. Well, you might want
Zeph
to know.
is, like, not even realizing, just like, oh yeah, we probably should have died. It's just like completely glossing over that and just like, no,
It's just like-
he's horrible.
What?
He didn't kill us when he had the chance, so we're gonna make that his problem.
Okay, Zeph. Can you tell us what type of capabilities was he able to do? As he essentially just looks at a couple of essentially rangers and knights that started looking there. He just says, "Get some paper, get some paper."
Yeah. Zeph just like kind of bangs his fist on the table once and just, he's a goddamn spellcaster. Like,
What type?
Arcanic, I
That-
think.
Is an excellent.
He casted a spell on one of my friends that I guess shunted him into a maze for a while. We were really scared he was just gone. Also, what else did he do?
you just see like one night just like look at you, Zeph. Like kind of have this like understanding. Is like, oh god, it gives you that look of like, oh shit.
Not the timeout box, anything but the timeout box.
According to legends, he's also capable of casting Time Stop, which is big fuck that. It was his dragon that had the breath weapon. It was not him.
Okay.
Very heavily
Well-
armored, which is surprising for the spellcaster.
I mean, it was said that he was a war mage.
Definitely a war mage.
Well, more or less confirmation. But
He didn't
this
actually
is,
fight us all that much. He just kind of summoned an elemental and then mazed my friend and then fucked off.
I mean, you guys were the first ones to essentially, more or less, meet him and tell us that you actually saw something coming towards the Cirthalos, as we were told. You guys were the first ones to see something coming towards it, so the
Yeah.
beacons were good. I just didn't know it was that personal of a
Yeah.
meeting.
It was a very personal meeting. He knew my name, which is I don't like that. He knew me by name.
Oh yes, talking about that. Cirthalos did find something interesting.
Oh?
They found more or less one of their record keepers. A few documents went missing from essentially the main halls of records in the Cirthalos.
What kind of documents?
Lineages, documentation of the
Ugh.
lineages.
That's iffy.
Some people said that they might have something that might have had a magical disguise.
Oh. Oh, lovely. Well, I can't exactly watch out for that now, can I?
Well, that is the first thing that Lord Emmerich is dealing with. Essentially, he has recalled most of his people into a certain loss, and those that he cannot protect inside, and does not have the capability of protecting, he has sent is a loose term, but more or less, many of them came down to Brindol to more or less wait out the storm, or some terms probably even live here long term.
So we possibly have a spy.
Possibly, but we did check all the people that did come through. None of them did say anything, but I'm saying keep an eye out. And if you have any magical, if more or less, you know, a few mages, you can probably tell them to.
I definitely know a mage.
You can probably
A
ask them if
couple.
they can find someone. But there is there's also some things besides him. There's Umaril, who is known to be a sorcerer. He is a
Right.
being that essentially is the mad doctor to this general.
Right.
He is the creature that he essentially has these metal cast warriors that are fully cast in pure bronze. And it's said that he has essentially taken a person's soul and essentially put an imprintation of them on these warriors.
That sounds terrifying. I wasn't aware that was something you could do.
Ancient magics were darker, but those seem to be lost, as these seem to be more or less re-risen. They don't have any. They look a lot older. They don't look like modern. Like nothing has casted them or nothing has touched them for a while.
Suppose that's good.
So,
means they could be outdated.
so they could be an old stock that you had hidden somewhere. As you know, many of the craftier ones amongst the elves
Did we see any of those armors in the Cache of Obion?
Let's see. Saw any of the armors? You saw armors that look similar to it.
Like Zeph just gives like he draws out a suit of armor that he saw in that cache and just like, look anything like this?
Yes.
Ah, fuck. Well, I know
They-
where they got them.
I mean,
They are
Well-
from a cache of Obion, one of the elven gods. One that me and my friends had previously looted.
I don't think Obion would do such of these evils.
So I repeat that?
I don't think Obion would do these evils as these.
Oh, absolutely
essentially-
not.
These were created a long time ago. He's saying,
Yeah.
like
So
the creatures themselves were created a long time ago.
these are about as old as the things in the Cache of Obion, which means that these are super fucking old.
But
Huh.
his whole ordeal is essentially he pissed off the gods because he tried to make dragons better by horribly mutating many of them.
Hmm. Yeah, that would definitely piss off the gods, especially the elven gods. They would kill you for that.
Yeah. I mean, you know, when
Suppose that
took-
does explain the undead dragons, the undead battle dragons.
all right, cool. Which one did you fight? Or did you fight any of them?
We almost did, but uh,
Okay.
they were definitely undead battle dragons.
Okay, there's
The armor told me that.
there's a couple of variations that we do know of now. There is ones that do have essentially these large spike-like protrusions out of their back.
Ooh.
They essentially can throw them, but it seems that it extremely hurts the creature.
Oh. That's awful.
And there's another one that looks like it has many eyes.
Oh. Don't
as
like
it has
that.
Always the
Ma-
eyes.
many essentially eye sockets on its skull.
Ew. Disgusting. Bad. Gross.
As all those were battle dragons, so I'm pretty sure you would understand the wrath of
Oh.
a couple of
The goddess
gods.
Karis is going to be super fucking mad.
Well, it sounds like the goddess Karis is getting a lot of blessings now. Seems like one of
Zep
our
looks down at his armor. Yeah.
seems like our resident elves are also getting a taste of this blessing too, as you and Lothar have.
Wait,
gotten
Lothar's
something
gotten a
interesting.
neat.
Lothar
So, yeah.
found out a crucial and awful part about Caranthir's,
Oh god, what is
more or
it?
less a way to hinder him.
Elaborate.
During the end of his reign, when the men were pushing back against his tyranny, Caranthir had kids.
Ugh.
The men weren't. They weren't merciful to them.
Oh dear.
Lothar, essentially, he has more or less figured out that they could draw him out into battle more or less by playing a long and ancient hymn that was found in a library in Asartalas that tells about this tragic story. And he is essentially being like, I want to essentially play this and say, I'm fighting you here, me and you. I'm fighting you on essentially the song that talks about your children's death.
Okay. Well,
My man, chill.
that is very helpful to know. Zeph internally is thinking, I know a musician. But,
Effectively, what this means is whoever initiates it, yeah, current there is no mercy against you. But everyone
Oof.
else, you guys might get a lot more hits on him.
We will keep that in mind. That is very much in the sacrifice category at the moment, and I'm not about that.
Hmm. Well, he just kind of looks at you and says, "You might have to talk about that soon because it seems if our if our Wyvern Knight and their Dragon Knight team up, that might be the option they go with.
Ooh, yeah.
Essentially, they are both essentially going to play this him and essentially declare war on him declare essentially battle on him at once, which
Okay.
is essentially just going to be a three-way dragon
Yeah.
knife fight.
That would be a good way to end the war early. Oh, God. I don't have a flying mount.
But there's a problem. He has an army.
He does have an army.
And if one of those two idiots does play it, who's gonna have to deal with the army? She just kind of does that, like more or less both of us deal.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah, so that is off the table from my perspective, as I don't want to essentially throw my men away for their essentially
Yeah.
their pride. So I shall not do that. But
Although if Imric and Lothar are so keen on it, I'm not sure there's a lot we can do to stop them. Maybe I could convince Anwin to talk to him and say, like, hey, maybe don't.
yes, it is me and you saying no. They can't do this without our forces, mine or yours. We just say no.
It's something we'll have to consider at some point, but right now it's a no.
I'm just telling you that so those two do not ambush you or do not try to intimidate you.
Understood. I've been
also
intimidated by the people in Asurthalos before.
See, a couple other issues have arose. Well, one issue and one more or less. One possible something. I'm not really sure. But there's another issue going on in the Witchwood Hole.
Okay.
There seems to be a roving cult or band that worships plague and decay.
Oh, lovely.
So,
any idea where they center?
No, but our young captain of the Swans has taken it upon himself to personally see this issue dealt with, as he believes these are the same people that dealt with his father and his grandfather.
Well, that's good that it's not necessarily our thing to deal with. We've got bigger threats.
And also they do have essentially a court known as the group of knights known as the Lazarans.
Huh. Can you spell that for me?
I'll check.
It's like the what?
Give me 1 second. This.
Lazarian.
Lazarian, yeah. Lazarian. Lazarian. As essentially these knights deal with death and decay. They are very closed off circle. They are essentially looking around and trying to purge this cult. And they are trying to look, but they are being helped by the Lazarian.
Wait, so the Lazarians are trying to get rid of the cult, or they are the cult?
They're trying to get rid of it.
Okay.
They are worshippers of Kilmdor.
Mm-hmm.
They hate decay, and they hate what these creatures do because they want life in decay.
Lovely. And there was the thing that was possibly a thing. What's that?
Let's see. So, what is going on is we might be getting a new region that we might be controlling.
Oh?
That it will be, how do you say, this is more or less definitive. There's a few tribes in the savannah, the Rajani savannah, along the mountain.
Oh.
They have sent their emissaries, and it seems that they would like Lord Giard to be their overlord to ensure their safety.
My group might have helped with that a little bit. I know we had interactions with them.
And what they are dealing with at the moment is currently a few scattered, more or less destroyed outposts in certain formations are having these weird rock creatures. And off in the far west, where many of these people often would go deep into the savannah to hunt, there is many Knoll tribe. There's a Knoll tribe that grew powerful in the last couple of years, and has essentially been driven to this area and is threatening the people. Knolls.
In the hole.
Gotcha. That is a lot.
Yep.
I don't like that all this is coming at around the same time. Feels like a bad omen.
I don't as well, but we know our duties, and I will say that
what are my duties in this case?
Honestly, as in some way, you and your boys are going to be sent to Savannah first.
So much for training my kids.
It is. I mean, do you want to fight a high-powered wizard?
No, because high-powered wizards suck.
That's currently me and Aragorn's. Yeah.
My condolences.
Just imagine Aragorn is gonna have to essentially step on the battlefield with possibly Kennedy.
Just
That
Zeb
poor
puts a
man.
hand on his shoulder, just, my condolences. I hope you have a lot of luck with that. Mages fucking suck to fight against.
Well, it is gonna be the order. What's gonna go down? What it seems is gonna go down is because of essentially what what that what is going on in Rajani does not seem as prevalent or can and also it seems like we could wipe out more or less the Knolls quickly. Lord Gyard is essentially planning to send you, your lions, the rangers, and all the warriors that are within those tribes. Essentially, you guys are going to build up a small makeshift army. You guys are going to go march upon the Knolls.
Alrighty.
And with that, then you will probably come back and help me and Lothar with our bout in the giant shield.
Sounds
Or
like a plan.
maybe Baldwin if his issues get worse.
Yeah. How's he doing?
But, I mean, physically or
Just in general. Last I saw him, he was doing pretty well, but I haven't seen him in a while.
physically in the moment the kid is stressing himself out.
He's stressing himself out?
Yes. He does not he cannot sleep. I try to take him away from Greenwald to at least give him some comfort, but nope. It doesn't.
Taking away from Greenwall would probably have the opposite effect on him.
More or less because we believe that those creatures are targeting him. Not Greenwald itself. Him.
Him? Like, I know he's a powerful knight, but is that all they want him for?
I'll tell you like this. The boy cannot swing a weapon at all, but he is strong the will. When he was younger, his father and grandfather, his grandfather died to this cult, and his father was warped and changed, corrupted. He had to be killed by his own knights.
That doesn't sound good.
They gave a cursing to him They gave a cursing to Baldwin when he was a lot younger. Seemed to return.
Curses sound awful.
But there's but besides of the Zarians, there will also be the Knights of Red. They're mainly helping him out. But do you know anyone else who would be willing to fight Oshrod and his group?
Oshrod has a group?
I mean, I saw people at his fortress.
Huh.
Like, saw many people that were very similar dressed as him. Seemed to be part of his order.
I didn't know he had an order. Neat. I'll have to ask him about that later, I guess.
They've been doing a few tasks around town. I mean,
I've been very busy.
But yeah, that's about it. Currently that's main issues in Brindle. I mean, there's Brindle. I mean, if you want some news on the rest. There's actually a lot now.
If we want some what, there's a lot now?
News unrest.
Ah. What kind of news? I assume none of it's good.
There is some writing and some more or less parts of the interior of the kingdom that is portraying signs of higher activity of the bandits and highwaymen. There's also seeming to be a couple of knights that were a part of rest seem to have broken away.
Huh. Let's just hope things don't come to a head with rest before we're done with frickin' dude, racist bastard. But thanks for the information. I will go tell my boys what our next mission is and see who I can gather.
All right. Good luck with that. I will be preparing the defenses of our two new fortresses and people of start the loss. And hopefully kill a lot more skeletons this time.
Hopefully.
Trying to be 80, 85 last time.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
It's Spartan XP.
Yeah. I mean, those 2 columns. Yeah. All right. Well, that is essentially the briefing you get from.
Upon leaving, Zeph just internally to himself, just, oh, I have spent too much social energy. There was too much talking to people.
It's like one dude.
Yes!
We put this idiot in charge of a night band.
It's just Drexel. Drexel legitimately is just like trying to talk to you calmly. It's like I can explain it to you. It's like.
And internally, Zeph is just like, I don't know how to talk to him.
The buttons on the suicide mission.
But upon returning to the party, Zeph gives a synopsis. So I'm just like, Elven forces are retreating into Usurtha Loss. Something about a song that basically summons Caranthir into a murderous rage.
Sorry,
it's
what?
about his dead children.
Sorry, what?
So, an ancient song was discovered about
Okay.
how Caranthir's children were murdered.
What kind of murdered?
I don't know. But Imric and Lothar want to use it to lure him out and deal with him on dragon shenanigans, which would leave the entirety of the rest of his army to us ground people.
Yeah, that sounds like a horrible idea.
Yeah. So
that
if
title.
Lothar talks about it, please try to dissuade him from it. Because it's a terrible idea and would result in a hell of a lot of death.
I hope we have like another plan that does not involve taunting the serial killer.
Current plan is just kind of do what we've been doing.
No, the actual plan.
It's not a great plan.
Oh. What is the actual plan, Michael?
The actual plan effectively is Emmerich is essentially reinforcing a sort of loss, and then he is going to he's essentially just going to ask the Night Bands of Brindle to essentially poke into the mist, and he's also trying to figure out where the fucking Phoenix
The
is to at least try to kill that one. Yeah, so
Okay.
he's more or less he is using himself and his dragons to try to find that fucking Phoenix first. They're really trying to get rid of that because
Ye-
that's the one thing that's essentially keeping him from
Yeah, that's the
finding
one thing
anything.
keeping the meat rain going.
That's the one thing that's keeping him from finding anything because that's the one thing that's essentially giving him shitty rolls.
Yeah. It's
Chocolate
like, okay, so
rain.
actual plan so far is Imric is with some of people closest to him is going to be exploring the meat rain, looking for the corrupted phoenix, and dealing with that, which should stop the meat rain. Meanwhile, Asurthalos is being fortified, and the night bands of Brindle are gonna like poke around a little bit, I guess.
Poke around a little bit. Could you elaborate?
It wasn't clear.
Effectively
Was it?
going in small teams, destroy important targets and get out.
Gotcha.
We're
So-
SEAL Team 6ing this.
Yeah, just so
Yes.
there's like 4 fortresses across the giant shield. The Night Bands of Brindle would be taking small teams into them and killing everything inside, dealing with them, however.
Finally, a straightforward approach.
So Imric's going Phoenix hunting, and we're trying to clear out his army. Is
Yes.
that the plan? Okay. That seems more reasonable.
That's what's going on northeast of Brindle. Apparently, there's a
more, yeah.
plague cult in the Witchwood.
Yeah, I thought we knew about that.
Did we?
Yeah, we like
didn't.
interrogated one of their guys on the way back from down south.
Oh,
We
I wasn't there for that
interrogated a
session.
guy about it.
You
I wasn't
interrogate-
there for that
interrogated
session,
the
so
guy
I
who was
didn't
like
know.
nailing weird sigils onto the fort, correct?
Yes,
Hmm.
and it was a.
That explains why I don't
This-
remember it.
It seems to be a cult Kugath.
Oh.
The dwarves didn't finish the job.
Nope.
Lovely.
When we were supposed to do that.
Honestly, I really enjoyed that dungeon.
Oh right, that thing. That was
And then
time.
southwest of Brindle, apparently those Rajani tribes we've interacted with want to be part of Brindle now.
Yeah.
They're apparently dealing with weird rock creatures.
Are those
And then
different from the weird ash creatures we saw the last time we were down there?
I have no clue. They could be
Michael,
related, they
are they
could
different
not.
from the weird ash creatures we saw?
No, there's similar creatures.
Okay, so
Hmm.
it's the continuation of that side quest we went on.
Cool. And then apparently there's a bunch of Knoll tribes making their way through the Rajani Savannah, which is what me and my boys are going to be dealing with in the very near future, i.e. next mission.
Is there like a part of the veil that currently doesn't suck? What is happening right now? I assume
dwarves
Rest is still on
always
fire. It's
stumble
always
on
on
things.
fire.
Oh yeah, Rest is having problems with banditry.
Lol.
Denivar seems nice though.
Have we heard anything from Denivar? Do we know Denivar still exists?
No, we haven't, so I can only
Um.
assume that everything is peachy.
Roll me history.
Oh,
That's
God.
a very bold assumption.
I am not assuming that.
I mean,
Michael, does Denivar still exist?
it does exist. It's just Anwin also have this. Zeph knows there might be problems there. Anwin, you definitely know there's problems there. It's just you
Oh.
know that it's all in the fucking disgusting and the dirty underbelly of Denivar. It's all essentially a very disgusting and dirty underbelly that has been created by the essentially the trade prince whole more or less format. It has,
Oh,
you can
class
tell
disparity.
it has, yeah,
Class
it has,
disparity.
The unbeatable
Wonderful.
boss.
yeah, it has really shown the differences in society and more or less structure there.
Well, that
Oh yeah,
sucks
I just
greatly for
remember.
them, but that is not our problem.
Yeah, I just remembered a thing that is our problem. Please forgive me for
Oh.
not mentioning this sooner, but we might have a spy in Brindle for Caranthier.
No.
You just remembered this.
There was a lot.
I just look for anyone that's
Stuff I
got the
swear to
clearance
God.
skin. We'll be
They're
fine.
magically disguised, apparently, and like some
Right.
documents of lineages in Asur Thalas went missing recently.
I'll just start patting people down. It's whatever.
Now, is that why, little
That's
guy in the
probably why
mountains
he
knew
knew
your
my name.
Creep.
Yeah.
All
Let's see,
Are we
is
like
there
expected to
anything
do anything about
else?
the spy, or is that just like a be aware sort of situation?
Something about gathering mages. Do you happen to know scrying?
No,
Do you know anyone who might?
that's a pretty high level spell if I recall.
Yeah.
What do you need scrying for?
Find this
Alright.
spy. Because, like,
I feel like detect magic could also work if they're
yeah.
magically disguised.
You'd
Alright,
have to be
the
pretty close to them, so I suppose just, like, start having detect magic up when you walk through town?
closest
Alright,
human
that's-
wizard I could probably cast is here.
Yeah.
Ew.
You guys can
But
probably
at the moment, it's more of a
persuade?
be aware.
Yeah, I feel like we start with the detect magic strategy. You're gonna be able to find a lot more people that can cast that before we go trying
Yeah.
to chase
I
down
can
high level
cast
wizards.
that.
I don't want to go to rest.
No, rest is not good.
I don't. I feel like I'm sure they have problems over there, and I don't want any of them following us home.
Yeah.
We have enough. We don't
Civil
need
unrest
too.
in rest.
Civil
Asha just gives
unrest.
you the most annoyed look.
What?
Goes back to sipping his coffee and chewing a biscuit.
Okay then.
just pulls out shit. So hey, there's no
I
problem. There's no
think
problem. There's no problem.
that is everything.
I hope
Alright.
so. That feels like enough.
Alright, let's start a radial search. What's the nearest problem?
Yeah, honestly.
We'll just circle out from there.
So you said your knights were dealing with what, something down south?
My knights and I, as well as the Rajani tribes, and there was a third group in there that I no longer remember.
The Rangers.
Are the Rangers, yes. Are going to go down to the knolls and kill the knolls and the weird rock creatures.
I love the energy that Osgul's just sitting there, like, looking out over the chaos
Yeah.
around them with popcorn.
You just know that Tharden is just like, oh, that's
Not
gonna
my
be my
business.
problem in like 10 years. But I'm also not gonna deal with it.
Yeah.
I just wish I could have
Yeah.
started training my kids. I'm not gonna have any free time.
I mean, you could.
I don't think any of us are having free time for the foreseeable future.
No.
I mean, there's like 3 different conflicts going on.
I should have started my oldest in training a year ago, but we've been very busy.
I mean, there's a lot of warriors around who could probably get someone else to do it if you want.
No, this is a thing that has been in the Leoneros family for generations.
Okay.
Actually,
Didn't your
Did
father
you-
treat you horribly? Is that something you want to keep around?
I'm not going to be treating. I am picking and choosing. I am training my kids in weaponry. I am not treating them like bullshit. Weapons are part of my family.
My point was just, if you want them to be prepared to defend themselves, if you don't have the time, it might be worth looking into. But
yes.
those are your
Yeah.
kids. I don't want to overstep.
All right. Well,
They
I will
already
call
know
a
a little
10-minute
bit about
break.
weapons.
I'll call a 10-minute break as you guys essentially got all the missions
Cool,
for the
cool.
foreseeable future.
Welcome to
Exactly.
vlog.
Roll out the scroll across the
Yeah,
table.
as
That's the
Zeph will
quest
just be like,
log.
"Oh, they know how to fight a little bit. My brother's been teaching them. Benavi's been having a lot of fun with throwing knives, which,
Mm,
Oh god.
knowing what I know about him, yeah, that makes a lot of sense."
I'm
That's where those
There's-
weird holes in my sideboards
yeah.
came from.
actually
There's-
for
Oh
for
god.
you, Zeph. For you, Zeph, roll me history check. I want to see. I just want to see, but yeah, this is 10-minute break, but this is for bullshit. You don't notice, but Navi and but both your sons can actually fight really well. They're like almost trained, just based off
They've been on
essentially
that
watching you.
grind. They just
Just
little
by
off camera
watching me and
grinding.
my boys, they just
No, they
osmosed.
Well, straight up, there's been times where you and a small group went out on a mission for so long, they just essentially went over to the night band and said, "Hey guys, don't teach us." Sure.
I also imagine that those two would absolutely sneak out of the house and spar with each other.
They're teaching
Just
them
like,
how to
hey.
stab, so they'll quit running around like crazy people throughout your fort.
Yeah, just like,
Yes.
hey, dad's out on a mission and mom's asleep. You wanna work with some weapons?
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You have seen probably a bruise on Vanavi that was from Bran. He probably just smacked him over the head a little too hard. He's like, "Oh shit!"
Zeph assumed that the bruise was from Vanavi, like, tripping and falling.
Yeah, no, it was like straight up from Bran. But yeah, no, 10-minute break. I need to go to the bathroom. I'm Brindle. Zeph, you are given essentially a week of rest before you have to report and see what the plan is.
God damn it. Like, yay, rest, but oh god. I'm so busy.
Get over it.
Your wife just kind of says, "But didn't you want to run a night
I
band?"
did.
I didn't think it would involve actual work.
And this is what happens when you don't get a quartermaster. You don't have a person that just merely delegates the jobs already.
Yeah, I need to hire one.
Let's see.
While we're at it, we should hire a quartermaster finally.
All right, cool. That is Let's see. Are you looking for? All right, let's see. So you're just gonna hire a quartermaster?
Yeah, we're gonna hire a quartermaster.
Yeah, and that would be let's see. That would be one more silver than the normal man.
Cool, how much is a normal man again?
Uh, so it's gonna be 4 silver.
4 silver, gotcha.
Yeah. Let's see. Let me just. I switched it. Huh. That's weird. Oh. Huh. Let me figure that out. But yes, you get a quartermaster. You Zev get a week of downtime. Everyone else, you guys, you guys, you guys don't have any obligations. What do you guys plan to do? Also, see, let me just tell you guys state of things. Because Ashrad, your people have been busy.
Okay.
They have they have fully stocked up your whole supply in your keep. They've been hunting.
Good.
And they are more or less following your orders and not trying to more or less stay in your lane. Don't try to swerve into others.
Mind your business.
Mind your business. They know that. But as many of them, actually two of them, have taken up the role as hunters. So essentially, the only time you have to see a person is when you have to give them a little bit of, you have to give the lord of the land a little bit.
Good. I mean, I'm probably gonna just spend my time training with Klondalok and playing at the tavern with Gavrik.
All right. Let's see. Anwin, in your social circle, there's a lot going on because there's now a new alchemist in town.
Gasp.
Heresy.
Are they chill, or do we have to duel at dawn?
Roll the investigation.
Well, I haven't left any flyers on my doorstep, so that's a step in the right direction.
Oh.
I mean, they seem friendly. I mean, their name is I mean, you get their name. Let me just copy real quick. I mean, you get their name. It's Phelan, but you get their name. They are very nice. Not much doesn't seem to be a problem. I mean, the one thing you can just tell based off of essentially just your passive investigation, or just passively, is that they do specialize in. They do kind of have some similarities to your main line of sight, which is healing. They kind of line up with it.
What are
So we
they?
need to start suing for copyright infringement.
They are a alchemist that specializes in healing.
Yeah, I know that, but I meant, like, are they one of the elves that came in, or?
Yes, they are an elf that came
Cool. Yeah, I don't feel like on the eve of war is the time to be suing the other healing potion dealer. It would just basically goes, neat, that's less shit I have to deal with.
Man.
Yeah,
I've got my hands full between the two night bands and our party.
Yeah, now the other two alchemists are going to be swamped with the other two night bands because it's going to be a.
If things were peaceful, I might be feeling a little more competitive, but today, nope.
Nope, we're at war.
Welcome to Brindol. Nice to see you.
welcome to the effort.
All right, let's see. There's that one. You do know that the Hawks have been getting a lot of praise. There is you can tell Lothar and his band are essentially very, very happy and are very joyous about their essentially good tidings in war. You can tell that the idea that Zev talked about was more exaggerated by both him and Drexel,
Okay,
as
good.
that was brought up, and it was more or less there was essentially the six people that were also in the room with him, essentially discussing that plan. Essentially, they all came to the conclusion that for that to go down correctly, and actually for both Lothar and Emmerich to gain glory, and actually don't fuck over their entire forces, there would have to be like 17 different things that need to be put into place already. So it's essentially this plan. If it was to be fulfilled, there would have to it would have to be a certain step of the war, or you would have to essentially commit to it from the beginning.
Well, I'm glad that definitely had her very worried at first. Zeph just walks up and goes, "Yeah, your boyfriend might be trying to like heroically kill himself." She's like, "God damn it, not again!"
Not again.
Again. Freaking again.
Look, he's got a long history of coming back half dead. Okay, you know, can't be taking chances.
What do you mean by that?
You like forget like the first like 6 months of our relationship.
I wasn't really involved, so no.
There was a
sometimes
lot
he
of
just, he
Lothar
just
being
bites off a little
half-dead.
more than he can chew sometimes. Okay. Like I admire the brave, heroic side of him, but I just wish he'd be like an ounce more cautious.
I mean, you know, he does have 2 more clerics on his side now,
Good.
so there's that.
I should
No,
probably
no, my
hire a
ulterior
cleric or
motives
two at some
they've been
point.
discovered.
I've only got our one healer. I bet he's constantly swamped.
He panic cries.
Yeah,
Is that why
we
you keep
should
showing
hire
up at my
more
doorstep
healers.
every other day for begging for healing potions?
He panic cries definitely, like daily sometimes.
Before we
You
leave,
don't
we
need
should
to
hire
choose people,
some
though.
clerics.
Okay.
Here I am
alright.
just going around town with Thavor, just like, hey, do you need anything fixed? Hey, we're got my new family in town. Can we help you out at home or anything? I see that your wagon's broken. You mind if I fix it for you? In that exact tone of voice.
I mean,
He's just like a helpful but very intimidating Roomba.
I mean,
Oh yeah, Roomba.
people are put off at first, but you know they accept it because it's just like oh, hey Astrad, as he probably just like he just sadly walks up or suddenly essentially just appears right behind him. It's like, hey, do you need it? Do you need help? It's like, oh god, yes,
He just
yes, we do need help.
spawns.
But,
Oshrat is the random encounter.
yes, Astrad is a very random encounter, and I mean,
Everyone's favorite random encounter.
I mean, yeah, many people
Yeah,
like him.
it's like when you roll a 10. It's very good, but it is kind of off-putting.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing is because Brindle actually likes Ashrad. It's like they fuck with their champion.
Yeah, just
I
the
am a
elves that just
man-
move in might be a little bit like, who is this guy?
I am
This
a
is a guy.
man of the people.
Yeah, I mean, you know, his boys are building like half the city walls, and Ashrad essentially on the side essentially is going around and picking up all the other shit with his new people, his other group of people.
I have my
Wait, how many
business
people do
and
you
I have my
have?
order.
Oh,
And-
right. You've got all your stone
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, you have your business and you have business and you have your family or fucking order or whatever bullshit.
I am a paladin without the magic. I have an order and I have a job.
I mean,
You're
just
gonna wake
give-
up with magic one day, just get trolled.
so, I mean, I don't know, just gotta
What's the charisma
mean-
requirement for that?
I've got a 14.
You could.
That's enough.
but
Is it worth it?
yes,
Probably
those
not.
are the current states of things.
Does Cavalier get later?
Just slowly
I'm
sort of
considering taking a detour.
Hmm, I mean, fair enough. I understand.
I mean, there are a lot of undead running around.
I
Yeah.
understand, especially how hard Ashra just slams. Just double that thing. But yes, those are the states of things.
I'd like to hire 4 clerics, 1 for each squad.
Okay,
4
that's-
clerics?
Where are you gonna find 4 clerics?
I don't know, just like 4 people with healing capability.
All right.
Because my
Gale,
acolyte is.
Bougie.
He's got so much people. We have a lot of money.
My acolyte is depressed.
Like, my
Alright.
one healer in my squad is even more swamped with work than Zeph is.
Okay. Quick question, Zeph. What god? What
Uh,
god?
No, not Kane.
What god
Do it.
do you open
Do it,
your
coward.
doors to?
Fail.
Definitely Assyrian and definitely Palor.
Okay. All right.
Probably not Ilmater.
Hey, no, they
Hmm.
just okay. Look, no, okay. Bob is a bad impression. Okay, I just want that to be known
You're so immediately defensive.
because I don't
Nice.
want this portrayal of Ilmater's people to go this far.
It's-
Yeah, no, they're very selfless, but they're not that level of Alright,
Yeah.
I need to cut off my hand. I need to mutilate myself for this one act of
Just like regular
goodness.
Kellenvor people, sure. The extreme Kellenvor people, maybe not.
Wait,
They can't all be as suicidal as the Welleter. There'd be none of them left.
wait, regular.
As
you
regular
said
as
Kellenvor?
an Ilmater person can be.
You meant
Did I say
Elmater. I
Kellenvor?
meant-
that is not what I meant.
Yeah, I was going to say Kellenvor and
No.
normal Kellenvor people.
No. Not Kellenvor people.
Motherfuckers are just Constantine.
Yeah, so there
Get
is
some
no normal
Moon Mom's
Kellenvor.
people in there.
Yeah, that is
Normal
Kellenvor.
Ilmater people, not Kellenvor people. Kellenvor people are a little too scary for what we're going for.
Damn. Alright, I understand. Any dwarven gods?
I'd have to refresh myself on the Dwarven gods.
Morden. Let's see.
Because, like, I don't remember a lot of what they do.
I mean, the ones that most likely would be here would be probably Morden or Clangeddon.
Yeah. Like, they're welcome, sure.
Yeah.
They seem chill.
Just want to make sure. Alright. Gale, roll me a D100. Roll me 4 D100s.
We'll chill with most people as long as they're not fanatics.
Ooh, a 94 is in there.
Cool. That 94 is a one. You definitely get 1 cleric of Palor.
Nice.
Definitively 1 cleric of Palor is gone.
Praise the sun.
They won't cost. Let's see. I think these ones 6 silver per day.
6 silver per day. Gotcha.
Yeah. Let's see that one. You see a half-elven cleric of Saloon.
Okay. We'll take them.
Okay.
We like
This sounds so
Saloon.
disappointed.
Let's see.
Just my brain is working harder than it should be. My fans are going, and Task Manager is not open.
Let's see.
So my brain is just like, I don't know what's happening, but the nurture mommy.
That's so much weirder than Moon Mom.
All right. You also have 1 of Helm.
Nice.
Who's that?
Essentially,
Dwarven
god of.
guy?
Let's see no. No, Helm is human, right, Josh? In this one.
Yeah.
I don't know what this
Is
is.
the defend people,
Yeah.
Ah.
And
take
the
no
one.
aggression.
That is like absolutely.
All right. Cool. Helm And then the last one is of Tempest, War God.
Spicy.
That's a little spicy.
Hey, it's Kane Light. All right, he's all right.
He has some
Pain
limits.
without some of the trauma.
You know, Tempest has his boundaries of being like, no, that's too much bullshit.
Tempest has rules of engagement. Kane has
Yeah.
rules of torture.
We'll accept the
Kane just has
Tempest
things he
one in.
considers to be too much work.
We
It's
will
not that I
accept all
find this
four of
immoral,
them.
it's just too much effort.
Especially
has a
also
notebook
knowing that we're
filled
going to get
with-
a warlock soon, maybe they'll keep him in check.
Kane has a notebook filled with things that other gods will get angry at me for. Note, don't do that in front of them.
All right.
It has a smaller subject of things that gods I actually care about their opinions will get mad at me for.
And
Single
all of
name in
them
there
are
is
6 gold per day?
Yes.
Or 6 silver per day?
Yes. 6 silver, 6 gold. Oh god, that's
6 gold
a
would be
night.
so expensive.
These ones all currently like 3.
Paris with an underline, Obion with a question mark.
A Saurian with the sometimes.
Damn. See. All right. Let's see. So Gale, Zeph,
E.
as you're given a week of essentially rest, you are called into Lord Gyard's manor.
Okay.
Kind of funny that
As-
you're trying to portray Zeph as the one with like a low social battery, but he's the face of the party.
Yeah. He used to be a ranger. He hasn't quite completely adjusted yet.
No, you are Paladin now.
Yeah.
You have no choice.
No choice. You one of us. But,
Amwin just doesn't care about the greater political scene, like, at all.
Alshot is afraid of engaging in the political scheme.
Mm.
There's a lot he'd like to do,
but
but he doesn't fully believe that he's not going to get exposed.
yeah, fair enough. That's a fair assumption. You know what I'm saying? All right. Zeph,
E.
you are brought before Lord Gyard, who looks at you, Zeph, and says, "Hello, Zeph.
Hello.
How was your rest?"
It was restful.
Okay.
Not much happening, just slightly fretting about all the stuff going on.
We should have it under control soon.
That's
I
good.
believe. Seems like the places the Phoenix is hiding is running out. You might be getting more contact within the next month or two. But that's here nor there.
Internally,
We
Zeph is
are-
just like, oh god, I'm gonna be so busy this next month.
We are, but your mission, as now, as Winter, as Winter Night Band. I would like you to lions to prowl the savannah and slay all the hyenas.
We will do our best.
We have heard that this tribe is more or less one big, large conglomerate. They have
Fun.
2 smaller camps. If you attack if you attack the 2 smaller camps, they would probably get more paranoid and hunker down.
Hmm.
Well, that's the thing. they what the Rangers have told me, what many of the people have told me of that region, is that many of their huts and their buildings are made of straw and wood.
Very flammable. The only trick will be not setting the entire savannah on fire.
I have a question for you, Zeph.
Yeah?
How good is your men? Who is the best at throwing amongst your men?
Best at throwing?
Yes.
Let me check their strength scores. Let's see. Where are they? Lion Company. Bram's got an 18. Ryland's got a 16. Enzo throws things with crossbows. And Essen. Okay, so Bran is the best at throwing things, so he's got the highest strength.
As he essentially pulls out from his coat
But he also
pocket,
only has one eye.
He pulls out a necklace that you can tell is obviously made of fireballs.
Oh.
As there is 3 on there, he says, "This is for the mission. This is what I put up there.
Okay.
It's gonna be my idea, and what the idea of a couple of the leaders of the tribes have been saying is more or less to get the larger group paranoid and let them hunker down by attacking the 2 smaller groups."
And then light the big one.
Yes.
Alrighty. Zeph will very gingerly take the necklace, treating it like a live bomb.
Alright. You will not be alone in this, Zeph, as you will be given let's see, 3 squads of rangers to help you out. You will be given my elite ranger, the head of the order. Let's see, let me double check. This is more or less Michael. Let me pull up the goddamn his name. You'll be accompanied by Oscar Koss.
Alrighty. I've heard that
And-
name before, haven't I?
Nothing good comes from people named Oscar.
Never.
Yeah, Oscar is the guy that essentially ordered the Jeb's land review,
Ah.
or the land survey, land survey.
He's gonna
Also the
steal
guy
your
that,
necklace and fireball you.
It's... Anything else I need to be aware of?
He didn't fireball anybody. He lightning bolted people.
Yeah, it was Rollo that fireballed people, and people, I mean himself.
What he'll
Twice.
make do.
I mean, there has been note that there might be. I mean, besides the gnolls and creatures of stone, there is said there might be a few traders and traders, like actual people that
As
trade,
in, like, yeah,
not traitors. Not trade.
traders with a D.
Yeah, traders with a D, and many caravans that go through the savannah. So, I mean, you know,
Mm-hmm.
don't kill them. Just
Of course.
do business with them, as they will most likely have resources that would be necessary in this coming fight.
Alrighty. Zeph will come back to the party. Just so, you two, how good are you at setting fires?
Very.
Quite.
Wonderful.
But, like, do I gotta?
There are very special places that you can set fires to make sure that people end up staying in the buildings.
Do you want to set Knowles on fire?
I mean, I want to
You
turtle up
good,
and make
Josh?
potions.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Where are the nulls?
The Knolls are in the Raijani Savannah, very,
Oh.
very southwest. So if you have time to spare, we can set fire to
Are you trying to
Knolls.
Are you trying to recruit us for your knight's job?
It's not the first time.
What am I getting paid?
We're all getting paid.
Like how much?
Michael, how much?
Let's see. How much is in total for the night band? I mean, have you told them that you're bringing along auxiliary mercenaries, or no?
Not yet. Auxiliary mercenaries beating Unwin and
Actually,
frickin'
no.
Ashra.
You would be you would
Because
be
like they're
calculating
honorary
this.
members of the band at this point.
You would no. They definitely calculate.
I have dual citizenship.
I do have. Hmm.
Can I reject my citizenship?
Damn.
The mercenaries
mean-
are not being swayed.
I'd say it's like this. Anwin technically could call herself that, but you know, the Hawks are right there.
Anwin could, but she doesn't.
Anwin could. It's just you know, if she.
I mean you no offense. I'm a part of my own order.
Yeah, I've started seeing your people about.
Hush.
Have you started a cult?
It's not a cult. It is an order of people who are like-minded, seeking to improve our lifestyles from our previous positions in social life.
Cool.
Sounds great, but damn, does that sound like a cult?
I could describe anything that you do as a cult. Anything can be described as a cult.
Yep, you just have to try hard
Yeah,
enough.
I mean, you know, that's great. More power too. It's just if someone like showed up on my doorstep and pitched that to me, I would think they were trying to recruit me into a pyramid scheme.
Well, that's the thing, is I'm not pitching it to anybody.
Exactly.
Nice to hear that you've got people, though.
I'm sure they're
Nice.
great.
I'm happy for
So
you.
nice. And nerve-wracking. And
Oh,
frightening.
I know that feeling well.
Right.
And,
Alright.
Yeah, do y'all just like compulsively adopt people? Is that like your thing?
No.
it was very
You liar, Zeph!
it was very intentional.
Okay, Asherad, I believe, not you, Zeph.
I know. Yeah.
Just finds people.
Yeah.
He
And
just
some people are
collects
just, like, assigned to me.
they
And then he
follow him
collects his
home.
own son.
Like, there's a guy from Rest coming down soon that's going to be part of my night band, or at least we're sponsoring him.
Man,
People
just
I work
breeze
with
past
say
that
that
real
that's-
quick.
The people I work with say that that's not a good thing.
No?
They say
Rest
that
in
people
general or the
from
guy?
Rest- The guy coming from Rest.
What have they heard about him?
That he's from Rest, and that's not good.
I mean, fair enough, but, like, from what I've heard, Rest kind of did him dirty.
No, I wholeheartedly support moving out of Rest. That place sucks.
Yeah. And
What's
so
so
he's
bad
just
about
like, hey, I want to get out of Rest. It's just like, cool, we have a night band for you.
Well, currently it might be on the brink of civil war.
Yeah, that's not something I want to think about.
Is that new?
No, but
It's
the
an
level
uptick
is
in
up.
activity. Normally it's just like grumblings. Now there's like actual rebellion.
Yeah.
And I should say that Ashard is not saying this with any sarcasm. He's like straight faced. He doesn't know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, she knows.
I mean,
Just
it's not like
Rest it's had shit going bad for it for a while now. Things are just starting to
Caused a lot of shit going bad for it.
this is not the first rebellion.
Yeah.
How do you mean?
Pissed off a lot of powerful people for no good reason. Ended up in pointless wars.
Yeah,
got a lot of their good people killed. Also, they live right next door to the Witchwood, so that's just
we
kind
live
of a
right next
constant
door to the
problem.
Witchwood.
Yeah, but we're not stupid.
Oshred
Also,
is
we do
going to
objectively
try
have
to glance
problems.
past like the hypocrisy of that statement.
Also, we
Damn.
do have a great deal of problem.
Yeah.
We went diving
Like Zeph
into the
absolutely
Witchwood
just did break out
several-
laughing upon just, but we're not stupid.
No, Ashra, I don't mean us specifically. I mean Brindle as a whole.
No, don't worry about it. They got a
Didn't one of Brindle's primary knights almost die in the Witchwood like half a year ago?
Yeah. I'm honestly surprised that the dwarves aren't doing more.
Isn't
They
he
live right under it.
closely attached to you?
Look, I didn't say that some of us individually weren't stupid. I'm saying as a whole, our leadership is making better choices.
What's the threshold then?
On the ground.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna go set fire to
have
some
not
gnolls. If
started
either
a
of you
war
would like to
with the
join me,
dwarves.
you are welcome.
Has that started yet?
I don't know.
Has what started yet?
The beardening?
The
Not
beard
yet.
war, I recall, has not started yet.
No, never
Well, the
mind,
beard
that's not-
war, but the beardening,
What's the
What's
beardening?
the beard? What?
the shaving of the beard by the king.
Not yet. Not yet.
Oh, that hasn't happened
Okay,
yet.
I have my timelines reversed. I'll quit being so toxic.
Meh.
And give a couple more insults to King and throw it at each other.
Meh.
Wait, haven't they done it first? Not yet. Not yet. But yes,
It's fine.
it's fine.
Zeph
Everything is
will regretfully leave his wife and kids to go hunt gnolls.
If you like think you need me, I'll come, but I
We
kinda wanna stay
shouldn't.
here.
Like, they're just gnolls.
Good, I
And-
have so much prep work to do.
And we
it's
have
insane.
these as Zeph very gingerly holds the necklace of fireballs.
Hey, twinsies!
Hey, hey, hey. How do you stand wearing these? These are terrifying.
I mean, they don't just like spontaneously detonate.
You're
They
just a
don't?
very nervous individual, Zach.
Oh, you gotta like actively use them.
Oh. That's
Oh.
You're
more
not just
comforting.
like walking around with Molotov cocktails around your neck.
See, I didn't want to
That would
say
be so
anything,
dangerous.
but like,
I thought that they would just ignite.
You thought I
I
might
did
just
too.
spontaneously combust and take all of you
Yes.
with me at any given point, and you didn't say anything.
You
Because I
spontaneously
trust you.
combust regularly.
I knew that you know what you're doing, so I assumed that everything was fine. I don't know what I'm doing with one of these.
All right.
I mean, don't just don't like start throwing it around.
All right.
You combust regularly.
It's a magical item, okay? It's not a ticking time bomb.
I don't combust regularly yet.
Okay. So
I conjure fire. I don't set myself on fire.
first, before Gale is sent off to go fight in a far off and distant war that he had nothing to deal with at all. First, Ashrad and mainly Ashrad. Actually, it's just Ashrad because he's the one that has an order of warriors that have. There has been just, and also just because you are essentially a prominent warrior in the region, you are given essentially a more or less opportunities to partake in any of these wars, Ashrad, for a for the prophet, more or less as essentially a man for hire if you would like to. It's more or less a guard comes up to you and kind of gives you that essentially a paper that says that.
I was given a propaganda flyer.
I think you were handed a resume.
Yeah.
No, I was given that recruitment ad from like World War II. I need you.
I mean, it's just more or less he's just getting out the word. If it's more or less, if you want money, if you want to fight these wars, you can actually get money from it.
I
I
will
misheard.
pose it to my tribe and ask them. I lay out, these are the risks, these are the benefits. A lot of money can be made to improve our lives through this way, but we risk exposing ourselves to greater, not infamy, but just notoriety amongst the people.
Yeah. All right, there's a for essentially your caliber, Josh or Oshard, you can kind of judge you and your group can take. Um, there's essentially two main ones of for each side of this war, and it's many of them are just going after scouts, and one one for the one for the Elven, I'll call it the Elven Front, is essentially you guys will be going through the March Forest and taking out patrolling or essentially far-reaching scouts of Karantir, and taking out many like knights that he has sent out to go retrieve some things or fight some people off. There's that one, and for the gnolls, it is essentially just you will be taking care of a couple of the smaller sites of that have some of those rock creatures, and you'll also be sent out to go take out probably the smallest gnoll camp.
Hold on, I need to check something. How many people do we have? 5. How much money do we have?
No idea.
We have not a
Not
lot.
too much. I mean, that is a
Oh,
lot. That's
5K.
well over
Yeah.
5,000.
It's a lot, but it's not a lot for us.
Also, for the conclusion of the war, Zeph, you would probably get around. You're thinking from besides spoils of war, you're thinking you might get a couple thousand, few thousand from this set.
Nice.
Actually, no, it's around a few thousand, like 4.5 and up.
Ooh. For
Nice.
like the whole war?
Yeah,
Nice.
that's
Just tell me
you
when
think
I should
most
add
likely
that.
would get.
I would
At
like
the
to
end.
request the spending of. Where did my calculator go?
But
375 gold.
Sure. For what reason?
but
I am buying a riding horse for each of my members.
Hmm. As instead of Zeph doing all like the money stuff, there is now like an actual person like doing the paperwork.
Alshra does not trust this man in any way, shape, or form.
He's
He's looking over his shoulder. He's checking the numbers. He's making sure everything is where it is. He's even being like, "Excuse me," and he like picks up the book and flips through it just to check the knight's like financials.
I mean,
And then he just like when he finds nothing wrong with it, it's just.
Imagine that Zeph comes in, just like starts preparing for his mission. Just hello.
Zeph is, Oshra is just the surprise auditor.
Just looks and just you're not fond of our new quartermaster, I take it?
I'm not fond of someone else handling any of our money.
poor Isaac.
And has no trust in me, and I have no trust in him. Who are you? Where are you from? What is your lineage? What is your profession?
I am Isaac Granite. I am quartermaster of the Lion Company. I am from Brindle. my father was a farmer. My mother was a housewife.
Isaac, I deeply apologize. This is
We
my
taught you
friend
math. Numbers
Oxrod.
are of the devil.
This is my friend Ashrad. He is very paranoid, oftentimes. But he has a good heart.
I mean, I understand, sir. I'm just, just trying to make sure not to get he's just like
And
looking
for
very nervous.
Ashrad, Isaac is trustworthy.
He's just hmm, hmm. Yeah, this is
You roll me a persuasion check.
No.
this is fine.
Fine.
Uh,
Fine. I put the book back down.
Thank you.
it's-
I'll be watching you.
You don't need to, Ashrad. I am so sorry.
it's fine, sir. It's fine. I have worked with a couple of Brindol's lords before.
Hmm.
There's a saying among my people, Thomas. Gone will be the hand that touches a dragon's sword.
Who the fuck is Thomas?
Thomas.
He's
Sir,
also very bad with names.
Sir, I'm Isaac.
All right, Isaiah.
Don't
Okay.
bother. He
Mark my
he
words,
still
I am
doesn't call
watching.
Felix by the right name. I don't even know if he knows Felix's name.
Who's Felix?
Our short friend with a penchant for metal and magic.
The one that never speaks.
Yes.
How am I supposed to learn his name if he never speaks?
Ashura, do you know my name?
Win.
You sounded a little uncertain there, bud.
I was just resisting the urge to call you small one to avoid the question.
I feel like I know the answer to do you know my name?
Zeph.
I'm actually surprised.
And I'm offended.
That's okay.
If you put your life on the line, on the front line, I will remember your name. Onwin, I love you. You were great. You were incredible. You were an excellent partner. But you are not owed that same level of respect. A different kind of respect is owed to you. Felix.
Damn.
I mean, you know my name. That's good enough for me.
Bless you.
And also, you associate with my rival, and I do not tolerate it.
Well,
who's
I
your
didn't
rival?
ask your permission.
Is your rival Lothar?
He is my constant enemy within the joust.
Okay. Got it.
Although I may stop participating in such events.
Really? Why?
And the crowds will be very disappointed.
Certainly.
You have a
Alright.
reason for it, or is it just like too much notoriety for you?
I have people to worry about, and the notoriety is not good for them.
Hmm. Understandable.
Alright. So, Sasha, are you gonna take which front are you gonna fight on? Or if
Well,
you're gonna fight
the question is still, are we going to? I want my group to discuss it over and say, and like come to a conclusion whether they think the notoriety is worth it.
give me a second. I mean,
I order a council of the Gabos.
no, I'm just pulling up your goblin's names for a second. For some reason, this won't work. All right, there we go. All right. You can tell the ones that are kind of like. You can tell the ones that are really really calculating are Nock and Clodalak, as they are the ones that are essentially, you can tell they are the ones that are going over the scenarios in their heads. They are the ones sitting there. Galvaruk, and the others are. You can tell they are excited, or not excited, they're more or less intrigued. And they go off the they're going off the mindset of saying that how 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 it seems that a few of these missions will not interfere with many people. They don't think that they would be they don't think it would fuck them over initially if they help out now. If there was like this is like an entrenched war, they would be against it. But it seems like this is a war against essentially a feral group, so it won't be. A couple of them, you can tell, Galverick and Godak kind of say it's like it might be a quick war because they're not really a. These gnolls don't seem to be as civilized or as put together as it sounds.
I would
It's-
hesitate to call it a war in all honesty. More of an extermination than anything else.
Yeah, so it's seeing that it's more or less it's going to be a quick run into a camp for us. Not much notoriety there, and the question is for how many people? Because isn't this for what a small tribe? We'll be fighting gnolls in a large savannah for a few tribes that are along the mountain.
Yeah.
I think as kind of a couple of them are just kind of nodding. It's like yeah, the people are going to be living along the mountain. And we'll be hunting in the savannah, and now and then a couple of them, and then Goedag just also says now that we have horses, we can actually get away, and no one can really see us besides probably interacting with you, boss. Essentially,
That
just
was the purpose of it.
yeah. So I think we'll be good, as all of them are kind of just you can just tell they're kind of like starting to slowly get to agreement. So
They're
yeah,
convincing themselves.
yeah.
Okay. Sounds like we'll exterminate gnolls. Arm yourselves and prepare.
All right. As they feel like the other one is a little too risky because that's like, oh shit, those are actual knights. Those are
I was never really gonna choose that one. It was always gonna be the
gnolls. Okay.
hate gnolls.
Gnolls.
They're so laughy and annoying.
Let's see.
Plus, they held the gate, and that gate was hard to crack.
Oh yes, they held the gate. I made sure to make sure Drexel's not fighting gnolls. Okay, so it's kind of like my own Anakin and fucking General Grievous thing. Not right now. Not right now.
Actually, Drexel wasn't involved with the gnolls. That was the Silver Order.
Oh yeah.
And then I shot Julius with a ballista, and he said, "Nah, man, I'm good."
Fair enough. All right, let's see. Let me double check this real quick. 'Cause I have something here. Oh. All right. Let's see if. Let's see things. Give me 1 second.
Morning.
All right. see. Ashrad and Zeph.
Eh.
Oh, Anwin, are you going to be participating in this anyway, or are you going to be back?
I'm
be in
staying
there.
I'm staying in Brindle. I'm hanging out with my other boys, making
Lover boy.
potions and taking strolls around the town with detect magic up very not suspiciously.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Alright, let me. These fucking idiots. Let's see. Alright, because we're gonna have a small little fight, because I want to at least determine, see how this goes with Ashrad and Zeph.
I summon the spirit of Halfling Alchemist.
I will do my best to not set fire to the entire savannah.
That's
Nah,
fine.
do it.
Let's see. Oh, that's a big one.
Because, like,
Give us
my
3
Phoenix
flames.
Burst thing does fire damage.
But it doesn't light anything on fire by
No?
wording.
It doesn't light anything on fire.
No, I don't.
Yeah, gotta make yeah, these boys. Yeah, one of these lads. Alright. Alright. Let's see. Let me grab you guys. Shroud. Zeph and Anwin. Where the hell is Ashra? There he is.
And I am the specialist.
For
Found a
essentially
cool
the
gif on
anal's
what I
sake.
imagine Zeph's strikes would look like with this on. Just fire.
Drama queen.
Yes. Either that or that.
It wouldn't be a paladin if it wasn't a drama queen.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fair.
You can't
You
be
gotta
a
be a little
paladin.
extra to
Yeah.
class into that.
You have to be a drama queen in order to paladin.
You have to be a drama queen to be a paladin, to be a cleric, or to be a warlock.
Yeah.
Damn right.
I would like to add sorcerer to the list.
Alright.
I feel like that's sample size not large enough.
That's
Yeah.
How many sorcerers have we had?
Kind of
Oh.
Emran.
good Raven.
And Raven.
Raven.
Both are the same subclass.
It's a
Alright.
good subclass. I mean, it is now.
Alright,
Yeah.
everyone roll.
Wait, are you shadow sorcerers? Is that what Emran is?
Emran's gonna be a shadow sorcerer next level.
Yes, give us advantage.
Yes, that's the plan.
Beat our power. Nice.
Like, Emran's whole
Nice.
thing is shadow manipulation. Nice. Like, shadow sorcerer was a given.
Nice. I didn't know
I mean,
what
it
you were
makes sense. I
talking
just didn't
about
know what
there,
your
but
level split
nice.
were.
And also,
Agreed.
I'd give you mom, but I don't have alert.
Let's see. I'll make sure it's not to everyone. I don't want to actually give these guys away.
come on, put us up against 7 Flins.
Do it. I have fireballs.
3 young battle dragons.
Oh
Now.
god.
3 sorceress skeletal knights.
No.
Get out of my walls.
Make better choices.
No.
When I play a better character.
Irrelevant. That will never happen.
That's
All
the
right,
point.
stop eating your mics, both of you.
Let's see. All right.
Comedy comes in threes.
Comedy
You
comes
guys-
in
This is
threes,
true.
you said?
You guys see a white knoll pop out of the scene as he essentially blows a horn. As you just start hearing him laughing uncontrollably.
Well, yep. Here come the Knolls.
Oh Lord, they're coming.
As he gets right here.
Oh boy, they squiggling.
Oh boy,
And
they
he-
squiggling.
Pulls out a longbow. Let's see. And check. Oh. Alright, Zeph, this 24 hit.
Yeah, do.
You're taking. You're taking 6 piercing damage and 5 poison.
Ow. It's just. Ow! Fucking god damn it, not again!
It appears
Warning
you
to
have been
DMs.
impaled.
Warning to any DMs who are using new Knowles tap blocks. They're a lot deadlier.
Oh, noted.
Alright, doesn't hit. Backlords now. Alright, no
Or when you all
problem.
fought 26 of these guys.
Which campaign
Which time we
was
fought a lot
that?
of gnolls.
I was one random encounter before you killed Lord of the Feast that there was just.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
I think I was supposed to roll like 3d10 plus 3,
That's
and I was not plus. It was like 4d10 maybe, and I rolled nearly max on all of it. And I'm like, it's
a
Corthia.
lot
Let's see
of
what happens.
Knolls.
Alright,
Yeah, that
Anyone
sums up a lot of Shadowlands. It's Corthia, let's see what happens.
Does
Yeah.
17 hit.
17 now.
Alright, 9 doesn't hit. Your turn.
Why are they so far away?
Mm.
This is a scam. I think I'll just hold an action to shake beakers at any that come closer. I'll go a little bit forward. Because 2 is just not worth fireballing.
Alright. Zeph.
Alrighty. I'm not sure if it's time for the Phoenix Burst yet. Because, like, this is one of the smaller tribes, right?
Yes.
I feel like that could be better suited for melee. How tall are these ledges?
These ledges, they are. Let's see, they are 10 feet tall.
Gotcha. I can climb up that. I'm just gonna, like, pop up here. And I guess we're gonna start firing. Let's
Alright.
fire at blue, but is there anything I can do here? Still a long distance. I can't hunter's mark him.
Oh.
They are annoyingly far away.
I understand, Josh. Understand, Ashred.
If it's a once a day fight, it's gonna be Griffin.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
We're just gonna fire at him. Pew.
Alright, now which one?
Oh, pew at blue.
Blue.
Firing my laser.
Second one shall hit.
Alrighty. And then we're gonna step over here and go prone.
Yeah.
Avoid more arrows.
Let's see. These two hunting masters are gonna take aim at Ashrad and Anwin. Let's see. Ashran, does a 23 hit?
That is my AC.
Uh, 19. Does it hit him?
No.
Alright, and a 7 and 6 did not hit. Either of you, Ashran, it is your turn.
Let's freaking go. How fast is Griffin? Griffin fast.
Oh.
I am fast, fast, fast. But also, now that I've made that decision, is this a better decision?
Possibly. I can also come aid you soon. Because I just
actually think
remembered
this is a better
I have the
decision.
haste spell.
Need a dex save from all of them.
Okay. Let's see. From Fang. Alright. Check. Alright. Damn, alright.
I can make that check.
One of the hunters failed. One hunter failed. One hunter failed and one in the pack board failed. So this guy's on. This guy's
I'm being
extreme.
abused, y'all.
This guy is bloodied.
Actually,
Just
I
the
can
Ashron
surge.
on top of his griffin.
I would like to action surge and request that they all make a wisdom save as well.
Is
I am the AoE.
that pack lord dies.
Nice.
This guy's extreme. This guy's extreme. And number one pass, but is extremely bloodied. Is that your turn, Ashran?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see. Get out of here. Just. You guys gonna get right here. And shoot along by you, Ashran. Oh, damn. He rolled terrible. Nothing above a 5 he rolled.
Oof.
Of course he did. It's me. I can't be hit.
And he's gonna take over his buddy's place. Let's see. Alright, that was closer, but a 22 does not hit. And now it's these guys.
Whoa. What are those? Oh, those are
Those
gnolls.
are null. Those are just normal null warriors.
Regular gnoll.
Let's
Oh.
see.
R.I.P. Josh has peace on.
I don't know what that means, Danielle, but I can only assume that means blue screen.
Blue screen of death.
Ah.
Damn. Alright, well, none of those. Let's see. Let me just. see. Alright. He got hit twice. It didn't do that much damage, but she got hit. Yeah, no, that is correct. It did. Let's see. Just checking. Yeah, that's correct. The Fang is a
Why are you yelling,
Oh.
Horace?
You back? You're not dead?
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
Alright, well,
That crashed my whole computer in a long time.
Oh, damn.
well, out of the 10 attacks, only 2 of them hit you. Or could have hit you with a 24.
I will roll my reaction to add 1 to my AC and block it.
Okay. Alright. So checking. Yes,
It's a
I'm
joke,
dead.
and there's a legion in 40k that anytime anything goes wrong, they go into like a berserker rage and blame the major bad guy of the setting named Taurus,
Oh.
even though he's like mega dead.
Yep. Anyway, it is your turn.
Alright, who's the mega bad guy of our setting? Who should we blame? He needs to be dead, apparently.
Argus.
Argus.
Argus! We just start yelling Argus with the same tone as Dinkelberg.
Argus!
Oh, yes.
What the
No,
fuck is
it's perfect.
Dingleberg?
Oh my god.
Dinkelberg!
Hold up. This is more important.
Ah.
Either way, I see a large group of ads, and I feel the need to incinerate them.
Get them.
As is my god-given right as someone who now has third level spell slot.
Nice.
Tradition!
It's tradition.
Tradition!
Let's see how many people we can incinerate without also incinerating Alstra. I don't think he would appreciate that.
Oh.
Very
Oh,
nice.
all but 1 null.
I think if I move it down,
Don't.
I think that's pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Where'd these guys come from?
They just recently
They
appeared.
appeared while you were blue screening. I believe they may have shot you.
They tried to shoot you with only 2 of them could have hit.
Nice.
Alright.
That's a subpar fireball for Anwin.
It is, but you know, that's still a lot of targets, so I'll take it.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. This one Fang is getting his shit rocked repeatedly. Let's see.
Oh no, I didn't realize I was fighting the AoE DPS. Where's Jeb?
More. Okay. Let me see this real quick. How much? Oh. All right. So.
A horrible fireball.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm sad. Look at all those twos.
So many twos.
Need to get elemental adept apparently.
All
I
right.
don't think that would help in this case, but
So. You killed the bad guy, the main bad guy, the
Nice.
Fang. Everyone else is the Pack Lord. So honestly, is the only one that did really well with over a 22 on his save. So yeah, but everyone else is doing terrible as I'm now adding all their tokens. What's this? Is that your turn, anyone? Anything else that's needed?
I mean, I'd love to
Yes.
fireball them again, but I don't think that's an option, so no, carry on.
Carry on.
Zeph.
All right. We are going to stand and we are going to cast haste on myself. It is now
Alright.
time for Zoom. Let's see, that was my action. Let's use the haste action to dash. We'll go over here, just boom. And that'll be my turn. Next turn, I plan to jump across this gap because I'm pretty sure I can make that. It's 20 feet. I have an 18 in dex.
Oh. Oh yeah, this guy's alive by 2. Forgot. Um. He. Let's see. Double checking. Oh wait, this is. Yeah, you can get there. All right. Oshard, how far up the sky are you flying?
Oh, I'm probably even.
Even? All right.
Even with them.
Oh, you want them? All right.
They fly now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, oh, they're even, so that'll be 10 feet up, and I don't think his weapon can reach.
They fly now.
Um,
Oh no.
let's see. Ooh.
Hyenas with wings.
Oh god.
All right, Oshard, there's a 24 hit.
Has it been my turn since I got shot last time? Yes. Block no.
All right, and a 15 doesn't hit. Oops, it is your turn. Fuck that.
Do you have any more explosions I can confer into their faces? I don't believe I do. That's a shame. Who do I want dead?
I mean, these guys are all bilbied.
Oh.
You make an excellent point. And I have
Go
a
get
proven
him.
weapon.
The question is, who can he hit in that range, Oshard?
Yes?
Yes. Let's see.
All
Oh,
of them.
yes, yes.
I think they're all dead by our rules.
By our rules, one fail swoop. Oshard has slain
Wow.
10 gnolls at once.
I am the Knoll Slayer.
He has become death, destroyer of gnolls.
Let's see. Give me a second. I just need to roll
That's
a
so
couple
stupid.
things.
It's just crashing down like a meteor.
Okay, Radon.
Mhm.
All right.
Yes! Everybody wants to be Radon.
Yeah. Radon's fucking awesome.
Oh.
All right.
And then because I killed something, bonus action, stab him again.
All right. Cool.
That'll be my turn.
Let's see. Which one is this one? All right. It's green. The only one that has passed is essentially it's pass. It's essentially its fear check from what Ashra did. Ashra, there's a 25 hit.
Oh, do I want to try and shield out of that one? I only got one more left. Why not? No, it does not.
Oh.
All right.
I would
this
say
guy-
this is busted. But an Eldritch Knight can do this at like level 3.
Yes.
Yeah.
This guy is. You can tell he's ready to back up, but he attacks you twice. Neither of those hit. But these guys are. Yeah.
Wispy.
He's
Anyway,
How far away are these nerds? Annoyingly far. I'm saying. Apparently, I need more 120-foot cantrips. But I don't have that. This is a tragedy. Why is everything 60 feet? I'm upset. I could fireball them again!
That would be so unnecessary.
oh
But
yeah,
it
all
would be
these guys,
funny.
yeah, all these guys are dead. Guns.
No, I could fireball these guys.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could fireball 3 of those guys. You'll probably definitely kill 2 of them.
You know what? Fuck it, it's funny. I don't care. I'm not even here anyway. I'm exploding them.
Effectively, this is just essentially just this is just what your presence here and Anwin does is essentially represents what arcane bullshit they sent with these guys.
That's more like it. Thank you, game.
It's just the collective, it's just the collective fucking arcane bullshit they sent with you guys. That's what Anwin represents in this
I
scenario.
am arcane bullshit, that is true.
Yeah. Just imagine Zeph going into the combat and the mages fucking killing everything before Zeph can get there. It's just like, come on.
They're just chucking grenades past you.
Alright, this guy's injured. Is that your
Get
turn,
toasted,
Anwin?
idiot. Yeah.
Zeph.
All right.
Thumbs down my beam.
I have a
Watch the
question.
cringe.
Can I make this jump if I have 18 decks?
Yes.
It's so close. Cool.
Yes.
We jump. And then we're gonna... Is this like an arch I can go through?
Yes.
Cool. We're gonna go in there and we're gonna murder.
Okay.
We have a friend. We go stab, 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 stab.
The 22 and let's see. Still checking these guys. Yeah, the 22 and 18 will hit. Or 23 and
Cool.
18 will hit.
We'll put a small smite on him. Okay. That was the wrong button, I'm sorry.
Gracious.
That was the crit smite button. That's the actual smite.
Oh, thank God.
Why'd you have to gaslight me like that? I was
Yeah,
gonna
it's
be
just
like,
like, wait a
"That's
minute,
so
that
cool."
doesn't look right.
That almost gave me a heart attack right there.
Yeah.
I
It was just like, wait a
legitimately
minute, I
going-
know I'm powerful, but I'm not that powerful. Hold on.
Michael
Wait,
about to
that's
run off and start
48.
adding 50 more hit points to everything.
No, legitimately, I was like, wait, what? Why the fuck did he use like a level, like a 3rd level smite
Yeah.
on this one creature?
Oh, wait, one more. Pop.
That also hits. He is let's see, actually, I need to check this. Oh. Huh. Okay.
Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have cast a Divine Favor so I have an extra d4 on all those that hit.
You kill him by 1 over.
Nice! I'm not gonna cast it now. Let's see, how
Alright,
much...
is that your turn?
I have used 50 feet of my 70. So we're gonna climb up here. And that'll be my turn.
Oh, sure. There's one poor bastard left right in front of you.
Oh, I couldn't find him. Disengage. Re-engage.
Disengage. Oh no, he's getting further away. Oh no, he's getting a lot closer. He is. Let's see.
I just
He
see
is
just like
dead.
friend Angie and Angie part 2.
As you guys slay all the gnolls, this essentially is a small portion of what essentially is going on. It's just more or less what me as a DM needs for more or less calculations for the greater events. Because I don't want
Gotcha.
to be like, all right, you two motherfuckers, sit down. I'm gonna essentially make you guys run a fucking like 3 fights. That essentially you guys can probably sweep under the rug in probably a few minutes. I don't want to do that shit. So it's just
Okay, guys, I learned how to play War Master recently.
War Master?
It's the large scale version of Warhammer.
What?
Large scale version of Warhammer.
Yes.
I thought
I'm
that was
terrified to
redundant.
ask.
No, each figure is 6 millimeters.
Oh my god.
yep. All right.
Do you
Well,
play using tweezers? What?
That
No,
Oh
but
my
each
god.
unit, you know, which is like 2 inches long, an inch long,
That's like
is, you know, 30 guys.
Okay.
that's
all right. Well,
that's the
Why
thickness
do
of a
people do this to
pencil.
themselves?
let's see. And with that,
Like the
Um,
thickness of my pencil is actually closer to 7 or 8 millimeters. What the fuck?
Did you really just grab a pencil and start measuring?
Yes,
Okay.
I was looking for the skinniest object I had nearby,
That's so
and I
funny.
had a protractor just in my desk. So it's just like, okay.
all
It's
right.
just like, what the fuck?
Also, Josh, how dare you thumbs down my meme?
I don't appreciate the jokes.
I don't care. You should. You should appreciate them.
All right. Well, let's see. This after that fight, more or less, this is a taste of what's gonna happen in this the null fight. But I will say where we will pick up from next time. Essentially, Oshard and his group will have destroyed one of the smaller camps, and Zeph and his group have cleared out many of the stone structures at the moment, and are more or less figuring out, piecing together what their mystery is. And I'll reveal it next time. But
Gotcha.
I am super tired as fuck. So
Understandable.
How much time is this gonna take?
this one will probably be 1 month.
Cool.
Let's see,
Gosh.
this one 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
2
Wow.
weeks.
What do you want? What are you doing?
So one more time for motion picking.
You gremlin.
Well, a
Fine, no
month
healing
has
potions for you.
passed, so I can now give us our paycheck. In
So,
the
like,
form
how much
of
time total am I getting?
1,300.
Because now I'm confused.
Well, we've spent a week. Well, no, I'm saying like a month total has passed since the last time our paycheck came through. We have spent
Okay.
a week while Zeph was taking a long rest, and then this is taking 2 weeks. And like heading back from the Giant Shield Mountains were already like a few days. So now I'm giving us our paycheck since we've hit 30 days.
Just I'm trying to figure out how much time total I have to work with because you know that affects my math.
Right now, 3 weeks.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Alright, well, that was fun. I super tired because last night I went on a semi bender and played the Oblivion remaster because my cousin has Game Pass,
That
and I just took it off of his shit.
As everyone should.
Yes.
Good night, y'all.
Good
Good night.